Miller drives in left side, feeds it back to her younger sister Kamaya, who banks it up and in. Fouled, count the basket, and the Eagles lead 13-5. And here's Reimer, top of the key for three. Got it! Reimer steps out and hits the three-pointer. For Lola Reimer, by the way, her first three-pointer of the season. It's 35-15. Melanie Mejia at the free throw line, drives to the basket, stops on the right block. There's what we're talking about. Senior finishes her career here at home, banking it up and in at the buzzer, and the game comes to an end. But for Clayton Ridge, they took control early, led by 9 at the end of 1. They pushed it to 21 at the half. They win going away. Clayton Ridge wins by a final score of 58-23. Teasy underneath the basket. Mosier right open on the right block, lays it up and in. Great start for Clayton Ridge. They lead 8-0. Martinez drives in, tried to go right side. That is Navarro. Baseline 15-footer, nailed it. Closer to 12 feet. Nailed it from the right side. An 11-0 run by the Pirates. Here's Teasy right side for three. Got another one. And again, closer to the arc. Back-to-back threes. Put the Eagles back up by 9. White can go get it. He'll bring it across the timeline, but White has to take a logo three. Banks it in from the logo as the shot clock's winding down. And it's 33-27. Bailed out on the shot. Craigle back right side. Kicks it in the corner to Backus right side. Open for three. Got it! So the Eagles, a team that has not shot the three-pointer great, but they've been good this second half. Clayton Ridge tonight, certainly offensively a breakout game, but what they did defensively, holding Postville down to win this ball game by a final score of 66-55. The best high school basketball is on KCTN FM 100. It's our final girls and boys doubleheader of the season, and in our featured matchup tonight, Clayton Ridge is at North Fayette Valley. First off, we have the girls game. The Eagle girls are coming off a 4-quarter effort in their win over Postville. They look to keep it going. For NFV, a win tonight assures them of a winning record. They look to build momentum in their final tune-up for the tournament. It's game 1 of 2 with Clayton Ridge and North Fayette Valley. The Chalk Talk for the girls game coming up next on KCTN FM 100.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People State Bank. People State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right, 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People State Bank, member FDIC.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hofler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student-athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Eagle Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Morris Funeral Home in Guttenberg and Garnavillo, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, and by Clayton County Recycling of Monona. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Clayton Ridge assistant girls basketball coach Casey Czar. Coach her team now 7-13, 5-10 in the conference. Handled Postville on Tuesday night, 58-23. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, the girls really executed the game plan that night, which was get the ball inside and let our two senior posts work and then kick the ball out when we needed to. We really did execute big time with Amira having 17 points and then Lola having 17 with also 15 rebounds, so a big double-double out of her.
All right, so yeah, good performance for you guys. You look to continue it tonight. Let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yep, so the usual, we're going to start with Amira Millard and Lola Reimer and Alyssa Willie with our three seniors. Look to Kamaya Millard as well with Erica Sarazua with the freshman guard.
And I know a number of young kids contribute off the bench for you.
Yep. So the Dean sisters, yet again, just going to come in and play really hard defense for us and help move the ball around. Hayden Reimer coming off the bench, a really decent shooter and a good presence at the top of our press or top of house defense that we play. And then Jovi Allen as well with another freshman guard.
All right, turning our attention to North Fayette Valley. I know you dropped a decision to them earlier, 50-31. What do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
Yeah, the Tiger Hawks are led by the Ellsburn girl. She's really good offensively, defensively. Gotta be able to handle her, just keeping her out of the lane, and then making sure you have a hand in her face when she's shooting. Running the McGowan girl off the 3-point line and make her kind of attack the basket, and then obviously keeping the Schrader girl off the rebounds. You can't let a team like NFV get second chances. That's when they really start to stretch a lead if they are in that position.
All right, you mentioned some of the keys in the ball game. What else does Clayton Ridge have to do?
Obviously, limit turnovers. We got to be able to handle the basketball. A big thing that we've worked on this week is just like handling it, making good passes, going to our pass, and then executing the game plan. So,
all right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We'll look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
Thanks, Dan.
You betcha. Clayton Ridge, assistant basketball coach. Once again, it's Casey Czar talking things over about his Eagle team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Stop into Nightingale Drug in Guttenberg to find that perfect gift for that special occasion. We have Silver Stars jewelry line, Gans and Carson home decor, Simply Noel purses and bags, Melissa and Doug toys, and baby items. Need that last-minute greeting card? Stop in and see our large selection. We have something for every occasion. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business, located along Highway 52 in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Rivertown Family Dentistry, Dr. Alicia Walkie in Guttenberg. Myers Auto Service in Monona. Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. And Carr Auto Group. Online at karautogroup.com. We continue the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris. Coach, your team now 10-10, 8-7 in the conference. Dropped that decision Tuesday to Key High 50-41. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was a very competitive game throughout. Thought it was very winnable for both teams, kind of back and forth. We played well defensively on the winner's girl from Key High, held her to 0 at half. It just came down to a couple of plays here and there, lost some assignments in the defensive end in the second half. Also thought we turned the ball over a little too much against their 2-3 zone. They did try to come out and pressure us a little bit in the second half, and we did a nice job with that. But I was very pleased. We just, like I said, it just came down to a couple plays here and there that went Key High's way.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, tonight will be our senior night, so we'll start the two seniors, Kaylin Ellsburn, and then Ashton Schultz will get her first career start, and then we'll go with Hannah Schrader, Maddie Lofsgaard, and Lexi McGowan.
Some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Coming off the bench tonight, then that'll bring Peyton McElree, who had been a starter, off the bench. And then Ruby Gardner, who's been playing quite a bit of minutes for us as a freshman lately, stepping up big. And then Cassie Tilleris will continue to come off the bench, and Alice Sass, a couple of juniors.
All right, so turning our attention to Clayton Ridge. I know you beat them earlier, 50-31. What do you know about the Eagles?
Young in the backcourt with the guards. Very experienced up front with the Reimer and Millard girl, very physical. Could be a tough matchup for us at times because we're a little undersized other than Schrader. If you can make them play outside in, you can have some success. With those young guards, we need to get up and we need to pressure them like we did in the first game, get them out of sorts, make them feel uncomfortable, turn them over, get some easy baskets ourselves. Defensively, they're going to sit there and extended 3-2. They do a very good job in it, I think. Anytime you go to the corner, they trap the ball. They're aggressive in it. Excuse me. And then with their two bigs, they do a nice job on the defensive glass. So we're going to have to work hard to get some offensive boards. But again, I think it comes down to us being able to pressure the ball, dictate tempo, and just get after them.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Yes, thank you, Dan.
You betcha. North Fayette Valley basketball coach Jared Tilleris on this Tiger Hawk program. Chalk Talk continues after this.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Eagle Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Agent Lanny Keel, your New York Life agent in Garnavillo, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. West Union Motor Sales and Service, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Furniture Showcase and Old Wine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Bacon Concrete in Postville. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond. We welcome you to West Union. It's our final girls and boys doubleheader of the season. We close the regular season with Clayton Ridge at North Fayette Valley. First off, we have the girls game. Tiger Hawks come in 10-10. They're 8-7 in the conference. This is their final conference game. Same for Clayton Ridge, 7-13, 5-10 in the conference. We did the first matchup, won by NFV 50-31.
Yeah, that was an interesting ball game, but I think North Bay Valley ended up pulling away there in the end and really taking care of things. And I think Clayton Ridge is going, we're playing better, and so they hope to come into this and compete a little bit. Hope North Fayette Valley's off a little bit. They play well, make it an interesting ballgame.
It is also senior night for North Fayette Valley. They will do the boys at halftime of the girls' game and the girls halftime of the boys' game. There are only two seniors on this North Fayette Valley girls team. Kaylin Ellsburn, a 5'8 senior, and Ashton Schultz, a 5'4 senior. Both of those girls will be in the starting lineup tonight for the Tiger Hawks. Meanwhile, for Clayton Ridge, we did their ball game against Postville on Tuesday night. Certainly one of their better efforts offensively and defensively. They won impressively, 58-23. And Amira Millard had 17 points. Lola Reimer had 17 points and 15 rebounds. That's who they look to.
And I think that's the difference. When they get into a game where they can establish the inside, opens up the outside a little bit, and for those two to put up 34 points, that was a huge night for them. They played so well and really took care of things up there at Postville. That's the kind of game they need to have tonight. Plus, they need some others to contribute. Alyssa Willie averages about 5 points, about 3 assists.
She was in double figures on Tuesday night.
She was in double figures. They need that out of her again. You talk about Hayden Reimer coming off the bench, Kamaya Millard, scoring some points for them. They need all those to contribute
And
tonight.
Kamaya also in double figures on Tuesday night as well. But again, this is a different team they are facing tonight in North Fayette Valley, but they know what they need to do as far as same type of effort in this ball game. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, as we mentioned, a chance to finish 9-7 in the conference. They lost to Keyhigh, very competitive ball game by a final score of 50-41. This is their final ball game here tonight, just like it is for Clayton Ridge before tournaments begin next week. But Kaylin Ellsburn having a strong senior season, averaging over 12 points a game.
Well, and she started off a little slower with the shooting. She was really doing a great job of distributing, but you look at her stat line, 12.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists. She's very complete for a senior point guard, and I expect her to have a nice night tonight. But right behind her, a sophomore, Lexi McGowan, averaging 10.5 points and shooting very well from behind the three-point line.
So they are strong at the guard court there, and they will try to use that to their advantage against Clayton Ridge. You can expect a lot of full-court pressure. Hannah Schrader having a solid junior season, 8 points, 6 rebounds a ball game. Maddie Lafsgard is really giving them a lift off the bench.
Yeah, she's averaging almost 5 points, but 7.5 rebounds, and I think that's huge for that sophomore too. A little undersized at times in the post, but she plays very big in there and does a nice job for them. It's a great compliment to having Schrader, who naturally has, that height inside.
All right, as far as both teams average-wise, 50-31 last time was about the average, as Clayton Ridge averages 33.4 points a ball game, North Fayette Valley at 47.8 points per ball game. But the story of this ball game is, can Clayton Ridge avoid the turnovers tonight?
Yeah, that's even in that big win against Postville, they had a bunch of turnovers, and they know that that's a problem. It's a perpetual problem. They're working on it. But for them to be successful, they have to take care of the ball.
All right, for North Fayette Valley then, they like to get some production inside, work inside outs, but they will face a challenge tonight with a tall Eagle team.
Yeah, the posts for Clayton Ridge are going to do a nice job in there. I think for the Tiger Hawks, they need to shoot well. They need to pressure the ball, and they need to stay out of foul trouble. There's times where they get into foul trouble, and they have people sitting on the bench that they really need in the court. For the Eagles tonight, you already mentioned, they need to handle the ball, take advantage of the inside when it's there. I think they're going to have to rebound. They know they're not a great shooting team. Crash the boards, get those offensive putbacks.
All right, meanwhile, number of games going on across the area tonight. We'll update you on MFL Marmac at Keyhigh, a couple of big girls and boys games. MFL Marmac girls clinched the Upper Iowa Conference title with a win. The MFL Marmac boys, if they win tonight, they put themselves in a position to play North Fayette Valley perhaps on Tuesday night. We're ready to go with our public address announcer, Deb Mott, and the starting lineups here for game number 1 tonight with North Fayette Valley and Clayton Ridge. And I believe we're ready to go at the scores table. Yes, we are. Take it away, Deb Mott. Been a long-time announcer for us. And everything's working there? Yep, go ahead.
Yep.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's Upper Iowa Conference matchup featuring the Clayton Ridge Eagles and your own North Fayette Valley Tiger Hawks. Our officials for this evening are Kyle Clark, Paul Elzer, and Austin Cole. Please do your part in helping us practice good sportsmanship at all times and support these officials. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Eagles, freshman number 1, Erica Sazua. Senior number 4, Lola Reimer. Senior number 10, Amira Millard. Senior number 22, Alyssa Willie. And sophomore number 24, Kamaya Millard. Clayton Ridge is head coached by Savannah Czar and assisted by Casey Czar. And now for your North Fayette Valley Tiger Hawks. A 5'8" senior guard from West Union, Iowa, number 2, Kaylin Ellsburn. A 5'4" senior guard from Fayette, Iowa, number 3, Ashton Schultz. A 5'8" sophomore forward from West Union, Iowa, number 4, Maddie Lufsgaard. A 5'6" sophomore guard from Fayette, Iowa, number 13, Lexi McGowan. And a 5'11" junior center from Castalia, Iowa, number 30, Hannah Schrader. The Tiger Hawks are head coached by Jared Tilleres and assisted by Jade Doughton.
Great job, Deb Mott. I have relatives in Claremont, by the way. Back with the opening action coming up with North Fayette Valley and Clayton Ridge. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Eagle Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. You're listening to Upper Iowa Conference Basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. Crowd continuing to roll in. Reimer to jump it up for Clayton Ridge. They have their away green, Hunter Green, the tops and bottoms, rather, with Eagles there in black. North Fayette Valley wearing the home white, top and bottom. They have the Tiger Hawk blue NFV across the front of their jerseys and the dark blue numbers with the yellow trim. Reimer again to jump it up for Clayton Ridge, and for North Fayette Valley, it is Lofsgaard. Tip into the backcourt, won by the Tiger Hawks. And right away in the offensive end, it is McGowan as Clayton Ridge runs what they call their house defense. It's a 1-2-2 defense, but kind of morphs into a 3-2 with Kamaya Millard helping from on top. Meanwhile, McGowan tried to work it in the lane to Schrader, intercepted by Millard, and the Tiger Hawks look down low right away.
Yeah, they tried to look down low, but forced it. It just wasn't there that time.
Girl-to-girl defense starting out here for North Fayette Valley. Millard high post area now. That's Kamaya to, again, Amira, who drives left side, scores the left-handed layup. Got it at the high post, created a little spacing off the left side.
Yeah, nice little left-handed dribble finish with her left.
Offensively, Schultz tried to go into the lane to Lofsgaard, and she is quickly tied up as Sarah Zua digs down defensively, and that's one thing the Eagles will try to do out of this 1-2-2 defense is, and actually they end up calling a jump ball.
Yeah, it was a jump ball down there. They doubled down and tied it up on Ellsburn.
And the ball goes back there to the Eagles, so good converging defense down low. Meanwhile, on the offensive end, they go down low in the lane. Reimer, a little post-up shot from the right side, misses it. Millard gets the rebound, trying to get some spacing, but is covered, goes on top to Kamaya Millard. Right side for three, leaves it short. Schrader gets the rebound underneath as her and Reimer went after it on the right side. So the Eagles make their intentions known right away. Ellsburn in the offensive end, and that has to go down low. Ellsburn on top, McGowan. And McGowan here will bring it on over to redirect what they're doing offensively. Right side to Ellsburn. Ellsburn back in the corner. McGowan open, deep right corner for three. Got it! Started head down the court. She knew that one was in. Tiger Hawks on the board. They lead 3-2. This will allow them to set up pressure.
Sometimes when you know that ball's going in.
And on the inbounds, Ellsburn knocks it away. It appears that North Fayette Valley is going to go full court girl-to-girl defense here starting out.
Well, and Clayton Ridge struggles handling the basketball, so this makes sense to force them to go the length of the court.
Yeah, this is a case they've averaged 30 turnovers a ball game, and you've got to have that number 20 or below tonight to have any opportunity. Willie across the timeline offensively. In the lane to Millard, knocked away from behind by Lofsgaard. They turn it over, picked up by McGowan. McGowan races into the offensive end, throws up a leaner right side, falling away. Shot no good. Ellsburn gets the rebound, and her falling away from the left block. Banked it up and in. and it's 5-2. The Tiger Hawks scoring in transition.
Yeah, girl-to-girl defense off the ball, so McGowan's able to help on that.
And McGowan knocks the ball away from Kamaya Millard as she brings it into the offensive end. They'll take it out near side at the end of the Tiger Hawks bench, where the Eagles, again, pressure already starting to create a difference.
Yeah, they're going to have to reset, and I think if they can get the ball inside, that's going to be good for them, but they got to get it there. They're having a hard time getting it in the front court.
Willie inbounds Reimer. Nice post up from the right block. Kicks it back to Kamaya Millard. Right side for three. That shot off the front of the rim, but again, they went inside-outside. They have no problem with that shot. Lofsgaard got the rebound off the left. Back in the offensive end is Ellsburn. Ellsburn back over to McGowan. McGowan in the corner to Ellsburn. Bounces it to Schrader on the left block. Her shot no good. Banked it. Rolled out of there, but fouled by Reimer. And the Tiger Hawks able to get a one-on-one situation with Schrader on the block.
Yeah, and Schrader just got hit a little too hard. Put that off a little strong off the basket, but she's going to have to hit a couple of free throws.
So 5-2, North Fayette Valley the early lead here. Schrader to the free throw line for two. Both these teams have struggled from the free throw line as Schrader makes that first one. That is good. 48% for North Fayette Valley, 47% for Clayton Ridge. So both teams hoping the shooting gets a little better from the free throw line tonight. Second free throw being eyed by Schrader, and that one short off the front of the rim. And the rebound pulled on off the right by Millard. Back to Kamaya. That's again Amira to Kamaya. Right side here is Willie ahead of the pack. Drives in but misses the right-handed layup. Reimer gets the rebound. Double teamed on the block. Tries to kick it into the corner just to get it out of there. And turns it over. The pass errant as it sailed out of bounds on the far corner. And the Tiger Hawks force a turnover there as it turns out with pressure.
Yeah, little awkward on the shot for Willie, but she should have finished that strong and ends up in a turnover and a missed opportunity for points.
McGowan left wing area with it in the corner to, again, Ellsburn. Schrader gets it on the left block, spins the shot, no good, but fouled, and a nice job by Schrader. Went to her strong side there, used that left shoulder to create some spacing driving in.
Yeah, just turned real strong, didn't hesitate on that move whatsoever, and went to the right in the middle of the lane just to try to flip that up. Again, got the foul, this time is on Millard, but she's going to have to shoot a couple of free throws.
And a good sign for the Tiger Hawks, getting to the line early. Free throw is good there, 7-2. North Fayette Valley in the lead on a 7-0 run here now, with 5:21 left in our opening quarter. Second free throw being eyed there by Schrader. Short, but rolls over the front of the rim. They'll take that. And it's 8-2 now, NFV in the lead. Here's that pressure. Willie is guarded by Ellsburn, as also McGowan stays in the backcourt to help out with Kamaya Millard, but Willie able to beat the pressure, bring it into the offensive end. Right block to Reimer. Reimer drop step move, cut off at the right block, on top to Sarah Zua. Sarah Zua drives in and traveled with the basketball. You could see a little indecision by the freshman that time. Should I shoot from the elbow there? She drove in and tried to make an extra pass, and the turnover gives it back to the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, she likes to shoot that little one-handed runner in the lane, and she thought about it, but then she thought about passing. That indecision causes the turnover.
Ellsburn, left lane area now is what she's looking to. Gets it to Schrader on the left block, covered on top to Schultz. Schultz in the lane to Lofsgaard, spins on the right block, leaves the shot short. Reimer and Schrader going after the rebound. It is a jump ball, and good sportsmanship here as Schrader hit the court, helped up by Reimer. Stays down here with the Tiger Hawks.
Tiger Hawks will reset on the left side of their own hoop here. Some kind of box set, look to get inside here.
And it will be off the left side. Ellsburn taking it out of bounds. Ellsburn, problems getting inbounds, has to go left side to McGowan, in the lane to Lofsgaard, back to Ellsburn. Ellsburn drives in the lane, little right-handed shovel shot, flat off the back of the rim, shot no good. A rebound pulled down off the right side by Millard. And Millard will help bring it into the offensive end as Lofsgaard runs through a pick. And at first an offensive foul call, but I think they're going to call this a block, and it is on Lofsgaard there, running through it. First, our official gave the signal like it's going to be an offensive foul, but Sarah Zua had set a screen. No communication by the Tiger Hawks leads to that foul.
Yeah, they left Lofsgaard out to dry and didn't know that screen was even coming.
Willie, left block area to Reimer. Nice post-up move, got by Schrader, up and in. So instead of going towards the middle of the lane, Reimer turned left, and it's 8-4, Tiger Hawks in the lead.
Yeah, no hesitation. When those posts go, they're quick and they're hard to guard.
McGowan, right wing area to Ellsburn. Ellsburn back over to McGowan. She's going to take a three, deep right side. It's off the back of the rim. High rebound, picked up there by Schrader, who turns and fires from 8 feet away outside the lane. Kind of a 1-foot runner. Banks it up and in. They'll take it. 10-4 the score, and now the Eagles turn it over on the inbounds. Kamaya Millard tried to work it far side to Amira Millard. Lofsgaard had a hand in the passing lane, and the ball knocked off the hands of Amira Millard. It goes back there to the Tiger Hawks. Meanwhile, Ashton Schultz and Maddie Lofsgaard, our first substitutions for North Fayette Valley, is Cassidy Tilleris. Checks into the ballgame, a 5'8 junior. Number 12 coming in Peyton McElry, a 5'8 freshman. Meanwhile, Sarah Zua has checked out for Clayton Ridge, and into the ballgame is Mallory Dean, a freshman. Ellsburn drives baseline, tries a pass into the lane that's deflected, back into the hands of, again, McElry. Back left side, it is Ellsburn. Deep left corner for three. Got it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And a 9-point lead for the Tiger Hawks here early and 13-4.
And the defense continues to be full court, girl-to-girl pressure, and it's given some fits to the Tiger Hawks thus far, or to the Eagles.
Willie brings it into the offensive end, helped up by a screen. Cut off on the right side, goes on top to Dean. Dean in the lane to Reimer on the right block, feeds it back left side to Millard. Her shot, Amira, goes long off the left side, maybe a little too far underneath the basket. Shot no good. And back in the offensive end is North Fayette Valley. McElry on the wing pulls up, 15-footer, hit the top of the backboard and actually goes in. May have hit the score clock too, but somehow went in. Give her at least a point for effort. And the shot no good.
High off the glass, falls, but out of play before it goes in there.
So back to the full court pressure, inbounds to Willie. Willie back over to Amira Millard. Now to, in the offensive end, Kamaya goes to Amira. Amira in the offensive end dribbles it off the foot, but tracks it down near the corner. Wide open, right side is Dean, catches it, leaves the shot long. Schrader gets the rebound, pulling it away from everybody underneath. Nice look there by Dean, Mallory Dean, but just long on that shot. Probably rushed it a little bit. Right side in the corner, McElry in the lane to Tilleris, knocked away from behind by Lola Reimer, and that is the second foul on Lola Reimer. That's a concern now for the Eagles.
And I said, the Eagles need the key people out on the court, and Lola Reimer is one of those. They went on the court. She's got 2 fouls here in the first quarter. She's going to have to sit, and when she comes back in, she's going to have to play clean.
And that will bring in Hayden Reimer into the ball game, and Hayden is a freshman. Checking in. Meanwhile, Schrader will check out for North Fayette Valley, and Lofsgaard comes back into the game for the Tiger Hawks. 2:47 left in the opening act. Ellsburn into Cassidy Tilleris, who misses the shot on the left block. Stumbling backwards is Lofsgaard, who got the rebound, but short on the putback. And finally, the ball cleared by Clayton Ridge. And Amira Millard comes into the offensive end, knocked away by Lofsgaard, and it stays at center court with the Eagles.
Right, Cassie Tilleris had a point-blank shot and just a little strong off there, a little too much energy. And I thought Lofsgaard had a nice putback, but isn't able to put that in either.
Yeah, well drawn up inbounds play by the Tiger Hawks. So 2.5 left here in the opening half. Reimer on the right wing. Back over on top to Willie. In the right elbow area to Millard. It's knocked away. Reimer stumbling down, loses the basketball. Picked up by Ellsburn, and another turnover. Ellsburn ahead of the pack, looking for Lofsgaard. Too high, too hot to handle. Lofsgaard turned around about a split second late, and the throw sails out of bounds back to the Eagles.
That was the right idea because they had numbers. It didn't get the pass down where she wanted it.
And it will be Kamaya Millard inbounds to Willie. Back to Kamaya Millard in the backcourt. Millard brings it into the offensive end, brings it near side, and hands it back out on top to Amira Millard as the Eagles able to get into their offense. Amira Millard in the lane to Mallory Dean. Shot from the right block, flat off the back of the rim. Good post-up shot, had a good look, but just left it long. Back in the offensive end is McGowan for the Tiger Hawks. Left side, Ellsburn, deep left corner for three. That shot is long. Cassidy Tilleris, the weak side rebound. Plays Annie over, no good. Lofsgaard gets the rebound. Her putback blocked from behind by Mallory Dean, and the Eagles clear the basketball. So a number of looks for the Tiger Hawks, but they come up empty. Reimer on top, has to track down the loose basketball and brings it high post area to Amira Millard. Left side to Willie. Triple team, takes the shot. Good straight up defense by Tilleris. Went right into the arms. Here's Ellsburn, the rebound ahead to McElry. McElry drives in. Her shot blocked away by Amira Millard out of bounds. Stays down here with the Tiger Hawks. That's 3 blocks in a row.
Yeah, they're doing it defensively, but offensively, they're not hitting those nice open shots that they're getting, those nice attempts, and they're not getting second chances at all.
McElry into the corner to Ellsburn, who took it inbounds. Ellsburn, left side to McGowan. McGowan in the corner to McElry, who drives baseline, stops, launches an 8-foot leaner off the back of the rim twice, no good. Cassidy Tilleris knocks away the rebound, but it bounces to the right side where it's picked up by Willie. And Reimer immediately picked up by Ellsburn. In the backcourt, we approach the 1-minute mark of quarter number 1. Right side to Amira Millard. Millard, high post area, now at the right elbow area. Drives, cut off, back over on top to Willie. Willie drives in, shovels up the shot on the run. Strong, it is no good. Dean gets the rebound around Tilleris, but she misses the putback off the left side. Had good position, and both teams missing a number of opportunities near the basket.
Yeah, that second chance opportunity and not able to finish.
And in the lane now, Lofsgaard. Right block, double team, tries to get out of it. She does, on top to Ellsburn. Left side, that is McGowan. Left side for 3, shot off the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Ellsburn, who drives in, pulls up 8-footer, middle of the lane, banks it long. It is no good. Rebound deflected out of there and picked up by Willie. So the Tiger Hawks have cooled off here in this first quarter as well. Willie in the backcourt. 20 seconds left. The shot clock is off in our opening quarter. Willie knocked away by Ellsburn. It is, in fact, taken away by Ellsburn. So the Tiger Hawks, if they choose, can work for the last shot. Ellsburn brings it into the offensive end. On top to McGowan. McGowan pulls up. Free throw line. 15-footer. Short of the front of the rim, but rolls through. Gets the hometown bounce. 15-4. Tiger Hawks in the lead. And that's how the opening quarter comes to an end. So North Fayette Valley, a good start. They lead by 11. 15-4. We've played 1. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Brrr. The cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Almaquee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Eagle Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Morris Funeral Home in Guttenberg and Garnavillo, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, and by Clayton County Recycling of Monona. North Fayette Valley closed the opening quarter on a 7-0 run. They lead 15-4. What was our shooting in the first quarter?
For the Tiger Hawks, they were 5 of 19, 2 of 5 behind the arc, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 turnovers in that first quarter. For the Eagles, they were 2 of 12, 0 of 2 behind the arc, did not shoot a free throw, and they had 6 turnovers in our first quarter.
Both teams had plenty of good looks at the basket in that first quarter. Sarah Zua, Reimer, Amira Millard, Kamaya Millard, and also Mallory Dean start this second quarter for Clayton Ridge. And left side in the offensive end, Hayden Reimer, covered by Ellsburn. Lofsgaard out there, McElry, Schrader back out there, and also number 1 in Alice Sass, a 5'5 junior. Meanwhile, Amira Millard gets the ball in the lane, gets to the right side of the basket, and fouled on the way up. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. Foul on Schrader.
Yeah, that foul on Schrader, I believe that's only her first, but she's another one who needs to stay out of foul trouble because sometimes she'll come through on those blocks instead of going straight up.
And that is a team for North Fayette Valley that gets really short when Schrader's not on there on the court. Amira Millard's free throw, it is good, 15-5. Millard averaging 13 points, just short of 10 rebounds a ball game to lead the Eagles. Certainly one of the top players in the Upper Iowa Conference. Millard's second free throw, it is good. And you have to say the same for Ellsburn as well for North Fayette Valley. Both free throws made, 9-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn, right side to McElry. McElry trying to enter to Schrader, knocked away by Amira Millard, and the ball saved, but back into the hands of Schrader, who spins on the right block, banks it up and in. Well, a kind bounce for North Fayette Valley. They're up by 11 now.
Yeah, very opportunistic there.
And across the timeline, Amira Millard, right side to Sarah Zua. Sarah Zua brings it along to baseline, needs some help, and is able to go to Reimer. Reimer left side to Kamaya Millard. In the lane, Mallory Dean, shot blocked by Schrader. Rebound deflected out of there and picked up by McElry. Fast break for North Fayette Valley, but they lose the basketball. McElry has it knocked away by Sarah Zua, who picks up the loose ball, gets a steal after the turnover. And Ellsburn just takes the ball away from Reimer and leads a 3-on-2 fast break the other way. Nice feed over to Lofsgaard. Right-handed layup up and in. 19-6, and here's a quick timeout taken by the Eagles. Tiger Hawks lead by 13. Let's take this break. Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
First time out of the ball game, taken by Clayton Ridge. 19-6 is our score. Tiger Hawks in the lead. Couple of scores to update you on. Keyhigh leads MFL Marmac 9-7. A big ball game going on there in Lansing. And also Edco, what a start, leading Easton Valley 21-2. That ball game is at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, that's a lot of scoring for the Vikings there.
All right, so after the timeout, Millard inbounds and it's deflected away by McGowan. So for Clayton Ridge, their concern is now North Fayette Valley getting some transition baskets.
They are. They're really pressuring the ball. They're just taking Clayton Ridge out of anything they can do offensively and just making them uncomfortable getting those runouts.
Millard inbounds to, once again, Willie. Kamaya Millard brings it into the offensive end. Left side to Sarah Zua, who drives in the lane. Little 1-foot runner facing the basket. It's off the back of the rim. Amira Millard gets the rebound and saves it back to Kamaya. Left side, Willie step behind the arc for three. Short off the front of the rim. Sarah Zua the rebound. Tried to shovel up the shot. It's altered there by Schrader. Give her credit for a block. McGowan, the loose basketball. Back is, again, Ellsburn in the offensive end. Good job by the Eagles getting back. Ellsburn, deep left corner, on the baseline, has to go cross court, high post area to Lofsgaard. Alice Sass has it on the right wing, on top to McGowan. McGowan, left side, pass deflected, picked up by Ellsburn, who drives in, shovels up the 6-foot shot outside the lane, no good. Sass the rebound, her putback is blocked, and now Schrader comes over the back to get the ball there over Millard, and Schrader called for her second foul as she came over the back there of Millard.
Yeah, they're going to give her second, so I expect her shortly to come out of the game here. Cassie Tiller is going to enter for Schrader. And again, you talked about the height change. Schrader definitely that height advantage, but when she comes out, they get a little shorter.
So Reimer for Clayton Ridge, their post player, Lola Reimer, their tallest girl, and Hannah Schrader for North Fayette Valley, their tallest girl, both plagued with early fouls here, 2 each. Amira Millard, right side to Willie in the offensive end. Willie in the right block, feeds it back to Sarazua, but the ball was kicked by Ellsburn. Nothing's been easy so far for the Eagles in the half court.
No, even when they can get into their half court, a lot of pressure, and here's Lola Reimer coming back in. They're going to try to weather the storm here with her on the court.
Mallory Dean checks out. Willie takes it out of bounds right side, middle of the lane to Reimer, catches, fires, and it's up and in. So right away, Reimer just took a step back in the middle of the lane, caught it at the mid-level of the lane, and puts it up and in, so it's now 19-8. So now for the Tiger Hawks, they look to Lofsgaard, who takes a bank shot off the right side of the lane, going away from the basket from 10 feet away, banked it long, it is no good. One and done for the Tiger Hawks. Willie brings it right side. They look to go to Reimer. Double teamed in the paint. The pass is overshot. Picked up by Lofsgaard, who had good help out defense from the weak side. Sass back across the timeline offensively. Sass on the right corner area. Tried to go to Tilleris, but is thrown right to Amira Millard. Threw it to a spot that time instead of the girl she was looking for.
Yeah, had her head down after she initially saw her open girl, and then she wasn't there anymore.
Kamaya Miller drives baseline, gets to the right side of the basket, lays it up and in over the rim. Got a step on her defender along the baseline. Eagles back within 9.
A little life out of the Eagles here, getting a run put together. Got to keep doing defense.
Ellsburn drives in the lane, left side to Tilleris. Her shot blocked by Amira Millard. Good recovering defense there, but the ball goes out of bounds, and it stays down here with the Tiger Hawks off the left side of the basket.
That's at least 3 blocks for Millard tonight already.
And left side, Ellsburn inbounds to McGowan. Wide open, left side for 3. Got it! So that's her second 3-pointer and a 12-point lead for the Tiger Hawks.
And here's that full court pressure again, giving Clayton Ridge some trouble.
And this is what's nice for the Eagles, as Amira Millard, she'll help bring it up into the offensive end. Usually guarded by a post player, and she can handle it good for a post player. Meanwhile, Sarazua drives in and fouled as North Fayette Valley did not recognize Sarazua on the left side. She got a clear lane to the basket, fouled by Tilleris late with the defense.
And a late rotation there, and Sarazua had a little lane to the basket. Late rotation causes the foul, and she's going to get a couple of free throws here.
That's the third foul, by the way, committed on North Fayette Valley in this half. Free throw by Sarazua, it is good, I should say, in this quarter.
This quarter, yes.
4.5 is what we approach here in the second quarter. Eagles down by 11. And the second free throw being eyed here now by Sarazua. Free throw on its way there. Good follow through, but it's off the right. Pushed it long, and the rebound cleared by Lofsgaard. So Ellsburn back into the offensive end. Ellsburn back over on top to Sass. Sass to McGowan. McGowan by the Tiger Hawk logo on the right side. Looking baseline to Sass in the lane to Lofsgaard. Low pass deflected out of there. Sarazua sliding down on the floor, able to get it there and throw it to Kamaya Millard. So they get a turnover there, a steal forced by the Eagles. Willie, right side, needs some help in the lane to Reimer on the right block. Kicks it back over to Kamaya Millard from the elbow. 15-footer flat off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. Sass got the rebound, taken away by Sarazua, who then loses it and is tied up by Lofsgaard in the ensuing possession. But it stays down here with the Eagles.
Yeah, second chance opportunity here for the Eagles.
And they'll take it off the right side of the basket as Sass checks out. McElray back into the ball game for the Tiger Hawks. Eagles run a 1-4 set. 4 spread out along the baseline. Willie to take it out of bounds off the right side. And goes middle of the lane again to Reimer, but catches it a little further away. Cannot take the shot she took on the similar play that was run earlier. So she feeds it back to Willie. Willie cut off of the baseline, but Amira Millard gets it in the lane. Her shot up and in, facing the basket. Settled in nicely there. They got it in the middle of the lane. Good success by the Eagles, back within 9.
Yeah, Millard gets it in the lane like that. She's going to be tough to keep from scoring.
McElree, right wing area. Back out on top to Lofsgaard in the lane, trying to go to Ellsburn, and it's intercepted by Sarah Zua. Another turnover by North Fayette Valley. Willie back into the offensive end. In the lane, trying to throw it to Reimer. Overshot, picked up by Lofsgaard. What are we at turnover-wise right now?
We're at 9 for the Eagles. We're at 7 for the Tigerhawks.
Right side, McElree in the deep right corner. And that's McGowan, right side, step behind the arc for 3 off the front of the rim. Shot is short. And the ball deflected into the hands of Willie for Clayton Ridge.
It feels like a lot more, doesn't it?
It really does.
They're just struggling to find some flow here.
And everything just kind of being deflected as well. Amira Millard on the pick and roll, gets it middle of the lane, brings the ball down, and Lofsgaard reaches in from behind and forces a jump ball. That'll go as a turnover, and it goes back to the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, they're going to reset their defense here. The Eagles got to get back in there, do it defensively, keep the ball out of the lane. Tigerhawks got to try to get a good-looking shot this time down.
Hannah Schrader getting ready to come into the ball game, and she will. As Lofsgaard checks out, we've got a question at the scorers table here with our official, and the ball goes to North Fayette Valley.
I don't know if they're talking about the jump ball situation, but I think this is right because the last one went to the Eagles, so this one should go to the Tigerhawks if that's what the question is.
Well, they're not talking it over with the scorers table here. They are not talking it over with the person running the score clock here, talking it over with our scorekeepers here. So the ball, we break from the huddle there, and we talk things over. And
that wasn't a look of confidence as the official walked away, so I'm not sure what the question was, and I don't know if they got it answered.
Well, the shot clock is at 21, so and now it's set to 35. And which it should be because we had a change of possession.
Change of possession, absolutely.
All right, so back across the timeline, it is, again, North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn on top to McElree. Back right side, McGowan. They have Schrader back into the ball game, and their offense has kind of been stagnant since she checked out. Right side, McGowan brings it along the baseline, takes a leaner, throws it up. The shot no good, but foul bailed out by contact as Amira Millard hooked her as she drove along the right side. And again, that prayer answered by going to the free throw line.
Yeah, that had no chance of going in, but that's going to be Amira Millard's second foul, so she's going to have to play clean here for the last 2 minutes. Reimer's still on the court with 2 fouls.
McGowan's free throw, it is good. Tigerhawks lead by 10. Again, they led by 11 at the end of 1, so there's been no rush back into this game yet for the Eagles. McGowan, second free throw being eyed. McGowan's second free throw on its way. It is good. Tigerhawks hitting their free throws, and now they want a timeout. 2:40 left in the half. Back up by 11 at 24-13. Let's take this break.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
First timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. It is a 30-second timeout. They lead 24-13. We mentioned neither of these teams a great free throw shooting team, but North Fayette Valley having some success at the line here.
Yeah, they're 5 of 6 in this first half. They were 3 of 4 the first quarter, 2 of 2. Doing a nice job when they get to the free throw line.
Full court pressure once again as Willie goes back to Kamaya Millard, and the Tigerhawks fall back here. And now defensively, it looks to me like they're going zone here, and it's almost a 2-3 zone.
2-3,
Yep, so zone here, and that pass intercepted by Ellsburn. Ellsburn leads the fast break, drives in left side, puts it up and in. So now the Tigerhawks doubling up the Eagles at 26-13.
And they're going to stay with the girl-to-girl pressure, but then after that first pass, they're dropping back into that 2-3 zone.
And back over left side is Willie. Maybe some concern because the Eagles getting some looks in the lane, and they go back to Reimer on the left block. Steps through it, the ball deflected out of there, picked up there by Ellsburn. So 2 trips down after the timeout by the Tigerhawks. They force 2 turnovers. Ellsburn back to McGowan. McGowan right side to McElree. Inside 2 minutes left in the half. McElree to Lofsgaard. Left side Ellsburn. Open. Deep left corner. Fires up the 3 off the front of the rim. Shot no good. Rebound into the hands of Kamaya Millard. And the Eagles bring it back into the offensive end. Right side to Sarah Zua. Sarah Zua looking for Reimer. She's got her in the lane, but the ball kicked by McGowan. probably could have made that pass a little earlier.
Yeah, that's there. She just has to recognize it a little earlier. Sarah Zua, only a freshman, so she'll learn as this goes. But I think if you're the Eagles, you want to get this down. Can you get it down to under 10 before half?
That would be a win for Clayton Ridge. Amira Millard on the right block, spins, fades away, but airs out the shot. That fadeaway kind of caused her to push it long, and the rebound picked up by Tilleris right side. Meanwhile, McElry ahead of the pack. McGowan had the right idea, but goes off the hands of McElry, and the Tigerhawks turn it over in transition.
And I like the aggressiveness of the Tigerhawks running when they're able to, but that pass that has to be more on time, more of a finesse pass than a hard pass.
The inbounds pass stolen away by Ellsburn, who launches a three, left side shot, no good. But the rebound by McElry, who saves it back over on the wing, and it's actually into the hands of Sarah Zua. Sarah Zua leads the break for the Eagles, drives in right side, takes the shot on the run, shot no good. Good straight up defense there by McGowan, who did not challenge her there. Actually tried to maybe draw a charge, but it did not happen. But another fast break opportunity goes wayside for the Eagles. Tilleris, ball knocked away by Sarah Zua. Back-to-back steals by Sarah Zua. Freshman leads into the offensive end, knocked back away from behind by McGowan, and it goes out of bounds along the baseline where McElry was the last to touch it for the Tigerhawks. Ashton Schultz back in, and McElry checks out for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, both of these teams just a little snagged it, a little flat right now, not getting that flow up and down the court.
Willie inbounds Kamaya Millard, wide open, right corner for three, off the side of the rim, off the left side, long. Ellsburn there gets back in the offensive end as McGowan has it on top. Back left side, intercepted by Willie, thrown right to her. Willie doesn't have the numbers, so she'll bring it back out on top. So we've had some silly turnovers. In the right block, here's Reimer catching it nicely by Willie. Puts it off the glass from the right side. Back to an 11-point lead for the Tigerhawks. 30 seconds left in the half. Shot clock is off.
And the Eagles still in that 1-2-2 zone here, and I think Tigerhawks are going to be content to let that clock run down and play for that last shot.
Eagles extend their 1-2-2 defense a bit. Ellsburn directing the traffic, brings it right side to the elbow. Back over on top to McGowan. 10 seconds left. Right side to Ellsburn now. Ellsburn, baseline to McGowan, who stumbles, regroups, launches a three from the deep right corner off the back of the rim, no good. Tilleris the rebound, fouled on the putback off the left side. How McGowan got back up and was able to get off a shot is amazing. But Tilleris there for the weak side rebound. She'll go to the free throw line for two. 1.8 left in the opening quarter, or second quarter rather.
She cut so hard and lost her footing and went down, popped right back up, and got a shot off.
Tilleris' free throw, it is no good. She'll have another opportunity. So again, the Tigerhawks led by 11 at the end of one. Eagles unable to get any closer than 9 here in this second quarter. Second free throw being eyed by Tilleris. Second free throw, no good. Missed it to the left. Rebound deflected into the hands of Tilleris, who throws it up at the buzzer, banks it up and in. Right place, right time, count the basket. And the Tigerhawks now lead by 13 at the half at 28-15. When we return, first half stats will get you updated on the other games across the area. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Rivertown Family Dentistry, Dr. Alicia Walkie in Guttenberg. Myers Auto Service in Monona. Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. And Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. At the half, North Fayette Valley leads 28-15. Another update, MFL Marmac and Keyhigh are at the half. That ball game tied at 19. And also Edco and Easton Valley are at the half. And Edco leads that ball game 33-11. We will get you a Central-South win update here coming up in just a little bit. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley led 15-4 at the end of one. It's a 13-point lead here at the half at 28-15. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start with North Fayette Valley.
For the Tigerhawks, they're led by Lexi McGowan with 10 points, Kaylin Ellsburn at 7, Hannah Schrader with 7, Maddie Lausgaard with 2, and Cassie Tilleris with 2. So there's 28 points for the Tigerhawks. They were 31% overall, 3 of 10 behind the arc, 7 of 22 inside the arc. So they got off 32 shots, and they were 5 of 8 from the free throw line. That's 63%, and 11 turnovers, which a little high there in that second quarter, but still manageable with 11.
All right, let's go to the totals now for Clayton Ridge.
Clayton Ridge was led by Myra Millard with 6, Lola Reimer with 6, Kamaya Millard with 2, and Erica Sarazua with 1. So there's their 15 points. They shot 25%, 6 of 20 for 30% from the field, 0 of 4 behind the arc, and then 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 75%. They're sitting at 13 turnovers, which is definitely a concern. It's taken away opportunities for them.
And the difference is, we mentioned the guards of North Fayette Valley able to score in the lane area, a couple of threes by McGowan as well there. And the Eagles getting some good shots, but they've missed some shots down in the lane area that they really need to cash in on.
Yeah, inside 6 feet, and they've missed a couple of bunnies, a couple of layups, and those are what's gotten them down by double digits here.
All right, by the way, it is senior night, as we mentioned, for for North Fayette Valley here. We will see them. They still have one more home game. That's against, once again, MFL Marmac. That will be on Tuesday nights, and we're hoping things hold serve for that ball game tonight. But they're paying tribute there to their seniors, and there's 8 seniors, I believe they have. 7 seniors for North Fayette Valley.
7 seniors on the boys, and then at halftime of the boys game, there's 2 senior girls. So 9 altogether tonight in this basketball program.
And we'll let you know who those seniors are when we return. Meanwhile, it's 28-15, our score at the half. North Fayette Valley girls in the lead. Let's take this break.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hofler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Our highly skilled mechanics provide quality workmanship and will get you back on the road in a timely manner. Check out our current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions.
Eagle Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Agent Lanny Keel, your New York Life agent in Garnavillo, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. West Union Motor Sales and Service, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Furniture Showcase and Old Wine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Bacon Concrete in Postville. At the half, 28-15, North Fayette Valley leading Clayton Ridge here. We mentioned it is senior night for North Fayette Valley. Their senior boys were just honored with a standing ovation from the crowd, well deserved. Gavin Grove, Lincoln Eschleman, Kyler White, Nick Hines, Tanner Wilker, Cale Reister, and Declan Hines. They have had some outstanding success at North Fayette Valley, including this year's team that is 19-0 coming into tonight's matchup.
Yeah, 19-0, unranked, by the way, at 19-0. But 19-0, one of the stats I heard, they've won 40 games and only 4 losses over the last 2 years. So a lot of success to those seniors, and expecting some big things here to finish out this year as well.
All right, we'll talk about right now our boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight. Clayton Ridge boys really played a lot better here. Getting better offensively, that's been a key. We know what they can do defensively, but they also know tonight this is a bigger challenge taking on the undefeated Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, they've shot better. Not great, but shot better, but I think more importantly putting up more points. So being competitive that way. And I think defensively, we've always talked about them being sound defensively. They did a great job with that box and one on Tuesday night against Postville. So we'll expect something like that maybe tonight in the game against the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, I think you're going to see, you've got to try something different. We did the ball game down at Clayton Ridge, and it was North Fayette Valley winning, I believe, 63-29 was the final score. And they really just took charge early in that ball game.
Yeah, they did. They kind of inflected their will, did what they wanted to do, and coasted the rest of the way. So Clayton Ridge is going to have to do something a little bit different and slow down that high-powered, undefeated Tiger Hawk offense.
And if you're North Fayette Valley, great finish against Keyhigh in their ball game on Friday night. They came from behind to win that ball game 65-56. And again, this is what an experienced team does. They just know how to react. They've been in just about every type of situation.
Yeah, you get pushed a little bit, you know what to do to react and to adjust, and they did just that Tuesday night. Even though Keyhigh did a nice job pushing, they held serve here and come in still undefeated.
All right, now the story for us tonight is we're keeping an eye not only on the MFL Marmac Keyhigh girls game, but their boys game as well. If MFL Marmac and North Fayette Valley each win tonight, that makes Tuesday night's boys game here in West Union as the conference championship game. Basically what it means is North Fayette Valley would have to hand MFL Marmac their second conference loss to clinch the conference title outright.
Right.
MFL Marmac would have to beat North Fayette Valley to get a share of the conference title. So the North Fayette Valley boys tonight can clinch at least a share of the Upper Iowa Conference title.
Yeah, they know they're going to be conference champions if they can take care of things tonight. It's just, do they have to share it with MFL Marmac, or can they win it outright with that win? But both teams have to take care of things tonight, and we'll see what happens on Tuesday. But that girls game up in Keyhigh as well is such an important game because Keyhigh been a little up and down, but they're pushing MFL Marmac. MFL Marmac in the driver's seat right now in that conference for the girls.
Both the Keyhigh girls and boys spent some time earlier this season ranked in the top 10. Keyhigh boys, by the way, the defending conference champ. All right, let's talk about our girls game coming up here a little bit later on for the Eagles. I think the turnovers have canceled themselves out here in this ball game in that regard, but obviously they've got to shoot a better percentage of this second half to have a chance to come back.
I think they need to shoot more shots. You look at the shot differential. The Tiger Hawks got 32 shots compared to the Eagles 24. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but you make half of those shots, there's an 8-point difference, a swing. And what's happening is those are missed opportunities for the Eagles, runouts and second chance opportunities for the Tiger Hawks. So they need to rebound a little better. The Eagles do, and they need to keep the Tiger Hawks from getting into their offensive set.
For North Fayette Valley, you've turned it over some in the offensive end here, but they had a lull in the second quarter. Otherwise, they put up 28 points in the first half. I think they feel good about what they're doing.
Well, and I think what happened, you mentioned it, Schrader was out of the game, and that's when things kind of got sluggish because the Eagles could shift their defense a little bit, put their focus little different places, and that's what I talked about in the pregame. You got to stay on the court. You got to not foul because they need you on the court.
All right, for North Fayette Valley to start the second half, Schrader, McGowan, Schultz, along with Ellsburn and Lofsgaard. Meanwhile, for Clayton Ridge, they'll send out their starting five. Reimer, Willie, Amira Millard, Kamaya Millard, and also Sarah Zua starts the second half. Tiger Hawks showed some zone in the later part of the second quarter, but I believe they're going to start out here girl-to-girl defense to start the second half.
Yeah, they're gonna match up here and force them to play best on best here.
Sarah Zua left side on the wing to Amira Millard, who drives baseline. Pick and roll, try to go to Willie, but intercepted by Lofsgaard. She read the pass. Lofsgaard back to Ellsburn. Ellsburn drives in and scores the left-handed layup. Steal on one end, fast break on the other. 30-15. Tiger Hawks here equal their biggest lead.
Well, and the Tiger Hawks able to run there and finish strong at the hoop, and that's not going to be good for the Eagles.
Willie has the ball knocked away by Ellsburn, out of bounds in front of the Clayton Ridge bench near side. Willie will take it out of bounds. We thank you for joining us tonight on KCTN FM 100 on the KCTN app, also on live video on KCTN.com and on the KCTN YouTube channel. Willie, right side to Amira Millard. Actually, Kamaya to Amira now. Amira bounces it left side. Nice feed to Reimer, who misses the shot right side. And Amira Millard takes the rebound away from Reimer, shovels it up with the left hand. The shot is no good, but fouled by Lofsgaard. She'll go to the free throw line for two. And the Eagles, again, getting the ball down in the lane like they want to do.
Well, and that was just an interesting development there. Lola Reimer goes up with the shot, and Amira Millard had tumbled to the floor, gets up, gets a rebound, and it was her and Reimer fighting for the rebound. Takes it away from her, puts it up, but fouled in the act of shooting.
Free throw is good, 30-16. Again, the Tiger Hawks, 11-point lead at the end of the first quarter, and similar to the last ball game, just kind of stayed in that double-digit area.
Yeah, just hanging around there in that double point.
Second free throw good, 30-17, and this will allow Clayton Ridge to set up some pressure here. And it looks to me like 1-2-2 pressure with Kamaya Millard playing on top. So the Eagles stretching their defense here. Right side, Schultz brings it in the offensive end. In the lane, goes to Ellsburn. Ellsburn bounces it to Schultz, looking for Schrader, but threw it behind her, out of bounds. Ellsburn should have just taken that shot up from about 8 feet away.
She could have taken the shot. She could have lobbed it up to Schrader, but she tried to lead her to the basket, and Schrader posted up the other way, missed that lead hand.
Again, the Tiger Hawks picking up full court girl-to-go pressure, but the Eagles into the timeline. And in the offensive end, on top, knocked away by McGowan, but tracked down by the scores table to Kamaya Millard, who stumbles but gets it to Sarah Zua. Sarah Zua looking in the lane. Amira Millard on the right block, muscles it up. Off the side of the rim, though. Shot no good. Willie, the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. Getting the shots they want. They'll take the putback, and they're back within 11.
Yeah, second chance opportunities, something they didn't have a lot of in the first half.
McGowan back out on top to Ellsburn. Eagles falling back into their 1-2-2 defense. Schultz brings it right side to McGowan. McGowan drives baseline, shovels the right-handed shot up on the run from 15 feet away along the baseline, aired it out long. Willie, the rebound, ahead of the pack, Amira Millard catches it on the left block, brings it to the middle of the lane, takes the shot in traffic, and it's up and in. So a quick 6-0 spurt by the Eagles. They're back within 9.
Yeah, and the Tiger Hawks look out of sorts in the offensive end, not getting those clean looks like they did in the first half.
And we're 2 minutes into our third quarter. Right side, it is Ellsburn. Ellsburn on top, Lofsgaard. Back right side to Ellsburn, and they work it now with Schultz. Schultz right wing to Ellsburn, but really yet to get the ball past the three-point line extended. And now back over to McGowan. McGowan right side to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard tried to go left side to Schrader, and an errant pass that Schrader had no chance to get and goes into the hands of Willie. So a turnover by North Fayette Valley. Kamaya Miller drives left side on the baseline. Feeds it back to Willie. Willie back out on top to Sarazua. Pulls up from the elbow. 15-footer. It's up and in. An 8-0 run by the Eagles. This is a 7-point ball game.
Yeah, they're right back in the thick of things, and they're doing it with the defense and patience on the offensive end.
Ellsburn flips it back to McGowan. McGowan brings it right side. Schrader establishes the right block. Backs her way up. The shot up and in. Good straight-up defense by Reimer, but Schrader that time created a little spacing. That stops the Eagle run.
And gives the Tigerhawks a chance to pick them up full court here.
And across the timeline, Kamaya Millard. Millard hands it to Sarazua on the left wing area. Sarazua stops the dribble, tried to go left side. Reimer saves it out of bounds, but has to save it back to Sarazua. But it goes off the hands, knocked away by Schultz, as it turns out. Eagles will stay down here with possession.
Yeah, lucky to save possession there because that was just kind of a mess out of sorts offensively.
Willie inbounds, takes it near the far left corner. Goes right side to Reimer, and it's an errant pass. Reimer was trying to establish herself on the block, but had no chance to get that ball. Good fronting defense by Lofsgaard. And Eagles turn it over, trying to run a set on the inbounds play.
That's the right idea, but Reimer rolled the wrong way and let that defender step in, and then that pass went away from her, trickles out of bounds.
Ellsburn, right side to McGowan. They beat the pressure. McGowan, as the Eagles do a good job getting back, McGowan has to pull things back out on top. Ellsburn, left side. McGowan in the lane, Lofsgaard on the left block, feeds Schrader, driving right side, layup, leaves it short. Schrader the rebound, put back no good, but fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for two. Extra pass made by Lofsgaard gives the Tigerhawks a chance to score.
Yeah, the sophomore there heads up, realizing that extra defender is coming over, rotating over, leaves Schrader open in that little bounce pass. Schrader missed the first opportunity, but the second chance going to the free throw line.
Schrader's free throw, it is good, 33-23. North Fayette Valley goes back up by 10. Cassidy Tilleris back into the ball game, and Schultz checks out for the Tigerhawks. So this is more of a
taller set,
like a three-post player offense for North Fayette Valley. Second free throw on its way by Schrader, short, and the rebound into the middle of the lane goes right to Willie. So 1 of 2, they'll certainly take that, and back to a 10-point lead. 4.5 left in our third quarter. Sarazua, right side of the baseline, wraparound pass right to Lofsgaard. She was expecting Amira Miller to go to the left block. That did not happen. So many errant passes in this game.
Yeah, just passes to a spot instead of to a person.
Lofsgaard, just off the elbow, right side to McGowan. McGowan tried to go in the lane, and here's another errant pass. Tried to force a pass into the lane to Schrader, but Amira Miller out of that zone, able to just step right in front.
Well, if Millard's playing the top of that, she's going to take away that pass all day long.
And Kamaya Millard on baseline, cut off there by McGowan. Tries to get it to Reimer, but it's knocked out of there by McGowan, and the loose ball picked up by North Fayette Valley. Cassidy Tilleris ahead of the pack. Left side, Ellsburn steps into a three. Cupped in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Amira Millard for Clayton Ridge. Kind of a groan from the crowd as that one rimmed out on her.
Yeah, that rimmed out, just cupped out of there.
Sarazua to Kamaya Millard. Millard drives baseline back over to Reimer. She'll take the 12-footer outside the lane. Shot just circled out. It is no good. Not a bad look at all for the Eagles offensively. Lofsgaard back in the offensive end. On top to McGowan. Left side, Ellsburn, high post area. Tilleris over top of the key. Right side, McGowan open for three. Got it. So after the Eagles go on an 8-0 run, here's a timeout by Clayton Ridge, as North Fayette Valley responds with a 6-0 run. 3:25 left in the half. Back to a 13-point lead for the Tigerhawks. Let's take this break.
If you feel lost in the big chain store pharmacies, take the time to stop at a Nightingale Drug and visit with us about our services, such as one-on-one consulting, free local delivery, competitive pricing with most insurance plans, and Medicare accepted. We'll make the transition quick and easy for you. Come to the people you know and trust. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town family-friendly business in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Well, the Eagles were down by 15 points, worked their way back within 7, and now North Fayette Valley has answered with that run and a timeout taken by the Eagles.
Yeah, it's back to 13, and the Eagles, they need to reset here, figure out what they're trying to do on the offensive end. Their ball, so they're going to take it out in the backcourt, and here's the Tigerhawks on that girl defense.
And it will be Sarazua inbounding it to Willie. Willie in the backcourt. She's been guarded by Ellsburn all night long. Willie goes off a pick right side. Hayden Reimer checked in for the Eagles during that break. Meanwhile, Ellsburn knocks the ball away from Willie, but then a reach-in foul called from Willie from behind. That'll be the second whistle committed by the Eagles, and the first foul committed there by Clayton Ridge. Actually, the second foul committed here in this quarter. By the way, the third foul on Willie And she stays in the ball game as Mallory Dean checks in off the bench for Kamaya Millard. Sarah Zua checks out that last stoppage for Reimer. Lofsgaard in the lane to Schrader. Catches it on the left block. Double team. Steps away. Banks the shot long. Tillerist the rebound. Put back. Blocked by Hayden Reimer. And the rebound pulled down there by Dean for the Eagles. And again, the Tigerhawks. Couple of nice looks there, but they come up empty.
Yeah, just not shooting well. Neither team's shooting very clean right now.
Willie, right side, high pick and roll now, goes to Amira Millard, who takes a left-handed shot that is well short. Just off the left block, halfway up the lane from 8 feet away, and probably about 5-foot distance on that. Aired it out. McGowan drives in the middle of the lane, pulls up, little 5-footer facing the basket, rims out on her. Shot no good. Amira Millard gets the rebound. You like the drive from McGowan, though.
Yeah, she saw a little opening there and decided to attack that defense.
And Dean, left side, and covered, tries to go middle of the lane to Reimer, gets it, but the ball knocked away there off Lofsgaard, who stumbles out of bounds, takes the fall, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Lofsgaard, so it stays down here with the Eagles.
Yeah, they're driving the baseline. The Eagles are driving the baseline and then using that screen to get to the baseline and then looking for that roll, but the roll hasn't been open.
Willie inbounds to, again, Amira Millard, who spins right, takes the shot, leaves it short, rebound by Lofsgaard, and I believe she's tied up there by Amira Millard. Again, the Eagles got the look they were looking for on the inside.
Yeah, they're getting those inside shots, those little 6-8 footers, but not able to get them to fall and just struggling shooting right now.
Jump ball gives the possession arrow to the Tigerhawks. Ellsburn back across the timeline with McGowan. McGowan brings it near side and will bring it back out on top to Ellsburn. 2 minutes left here in the third. 13-point lead for the Tigerhawks. Ellsburn drives in. Kicks it right side. That's McGowan, right corner for three. Got it! And just like that, a 9-0 spurt by the Tigerhawks. Biggest lead of the night at 16.
Yeah, they answered that little run by the Eagles, put a little run of their own, and right now need to pick it up defensively. Eagles got to clean it up on the offensive end.
And here across the timeline, they get it to Lola Reimer, back out on top to Willie. So the Eagles were able to get back within 7, but North Fayette Valley certainly has an answer. On top to Mallory Dean. Dean left side to Reimer. Reimer in the lane trying to go to Lola, deflected into the hands of Amira Millard. High post goes left side to Reimer, tries a pass to Amira Millard, rolling to the basket. But again, Lofsgaard read the pass, jumped the passing lane, and the Tigerhawks force a turnover.
Yeah, the young sophomore Lofsgaard does a really nice job of helping out in that post play.
McGowan, right side, Lofsgaard open, deep right corner for three, got another one. Her 5th three-pointer of the year, and a 19-point lead for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, they just keep extending this lead, and right now the Eagles have not had an answer.
Inside a minute left in our third quarter. And again, Reimer across the timeline. The best flow we've had in this game, especially for North Fayette Valley offensively. Willie drives right side, takes a shot, contested by Ellsburn. It is in fact blocked by Ellsburn, who tracks the rebound down in the far corner and saves it out of bounds to Lofsgaard, who then has it knocked away by Willie from behind, but it goes to North Fayette Valley. Good hustle by Willie. She ends up alongside assistant coach Casey Czar and able to hop right back onto the court.
Yeah, they're going to give this ball back to the Tigerhawks after it was tipped out by Willie there. And a couple of subs for both teams.
Mallory Dean checks out of the ball game for the Eagles as Sarah Zua comes back in. Lofsgaard checks out. Tillerist back into the ball game. North Fayette Valley throws it ahead, looking to go to Hannah Schrader, and that ball goes off her hand. She couldn't track it down near the near corner, and the Tigerhawks turn it over on the inbounds.
And another sub here for the Eagles. Kamaya Millard's going to come in. Hayden Reimer's going to check back out.
41 seconds left in our third quarter. And it will be Kamaya Millard taking it out of bounds. 13-8 is what North Fayette Valley has outscored the Eagles here in this third quarter. So in control once again. Willie to Lola Reimer. They beat the pressure into the offensive end. Sarah Zua, middle of the lane, takes the shot. Blocked by McElry, who just came into the ball game. But Amira Millard, the rebound, put back. It's up and in, but they're going to wave it off, saying she traveled getting into the shot. Good hustle. Instead of an and one, it ends up being a turnover against the Eagles.
Yeah, just a missed opportunity there and shuffled the feet before she could go up with it.
North Fayette Valley has handled this pressure fairly well in this third quarter. McGowan, right side to Ellsburn. You've experienced guards. As Ellsburn into the offensive end, Tigerhawks can work for one if they choose. 15 seconds left in our third quarter. And McGowan knocked into the backcourt by Kamaya Millard, but McGowan can go get it. Right side to Ellsburn, 7 seconds to go. Right corner, that is again McGowan. Right corner for three, airs it out short. Sarah Zua gets the rebound, half-court heave on its way. It is well short, and the third quarter comes to an end. So the Tigerhawks close the quarter on a 12-0 run. They're in control 42-23 as we go to the fourth.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
Eagle Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. You're listening to Upper Iowa Conference Basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. North Fayette Valley leads 42-23, couple of scores. Key High leads MFL Marmac 27-23 at the end of the third. Edco leads Easton Valley 52-19. Bulldog girls clinch the Upper Iowa Conference title with a win. If they come up short tonight, they could end up as co-champions. To start the fourth quarter, it is Kamaya Millard, Willie, Lola Reimer, also out there Sarah Zua, and Amira Millard. They try to work it in the lane to Amira Millard, kicked out of bounds by Ellsburn. Ellsburn, Teleris, McElry, Lofsgaard, and McGowan out there for the Tiger Hawks. What was our shooting in the third quarter?
For the Tiger Hawks, they were 5 of 12, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. For the Eagles, 3 of 11, 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
Willie, right side, stops the dribble, needs some help, goes on top to Sarah Zua. Sarah Zua, left side to Kamaya Millard. She's going to take a 3 left side, leaves it long off the right side of the rim. Lofsgaard, again, having a good night on the boards, grabs the carom for the Tiger Hawks. So our fourth quarter just underway. North Fayette Valley has led really much of this game. Right side, McElry open, right corner for 3. Aired it out well long to the opposite side. And Lofsgaard gets the rebound, though, in the lane to Tilleris. Covered in the lane, top of the key, McGowan open for 3. Grazes the side of the rim, shot no good. Willie able to clear things off the left for the Eagles. So we approach the 7-minute mark of our fourth quarter. Can the Eagles make a run here in this game?
They started one in the third, but weren't able to finish it. They're going to have to put together a big one right here.
And they turn it over as they try to work it in lane to Amira Millard. Again, Lofsgaard getting a hand in the passing lane. Back in the offensive end is North Fayette Valley. And it is McGowan, right side to McElry. McElry back to McGowan. Eagles again play that 1-2-2. McGowan to Ellsburn on the left wing, trying to go to Lofsgaard. Errant pass that goes out of bounds. Led her too far. Goes back to the Eagles. Where are we at turnover-wise?
Right now, the Eagles are sitting at 20 turnovers. The Tiger Hawks at 15. But you look at something like that, and those are just lead passes too far. They just need to clean that up.
Lola Reimer has it knocked away by Tilleris. Goes to the floor. Saves it to Amira Millard just off the left side. She'll launch the 3 from the top of the key. Shot no good. Millard gets her own rebound and puts it in off the glass off the left hand. Great follow-up on the shot. Stops the North Fayette Valley run, but the Eagles down by 17.
Yeah, they got a long ways to go. They need to have some defensive stops and get some runouts if they want to get back into this.
Ellsburn brings it to the elbow, pulls up, bank shot up and in. She's left-handed, took it from the right elbow, and the Tiger Hawks answer back up by 19.
Yeah, good-looking shot, good aggressiveness out of the senior attacking this defense.
For North Fayette Valley, a win tonight puts them above 500, as meanwhile, left side Amira Millard brought it into the offensive end, slapped away by North Fayette Valley. Schrader and Schultz back into the game. Tilleris and McElry check out for the Tiger Hawks. Meanwhile, the Eagles try to pick up their 8th win. This is the season finale, regular season finale for both these teams tonight. Willie inbounds, try to go to, again, Amira Millard. It's knocked out of bounds by Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard continues to be active in any pass.
And both of these teams know where they're going, so they want to finish strong here, get it ready for that postseason.
Lola Reimer on top to Sarah Zua. Sarah Zua right side to Kamaya Millard. Works it back to Willie, and a foul there as Ellsburn tried to jump the passing lane just a little late. And that'll be the first whistle of this fourth quarter. Yeah, Clayton Ridge will go to Key High. Neither one of these teams has an easy first-round match. And for North Fayette Valley, you'll go to West Delaware, which plays in a far superior conference, the Wamak East.
That Wamak East is a tough conference, and their record doesn't show what they play against night in and night out.
So Willie in the offensive end for the Eagles at the elbow, pulls up a little leaner, 15 feet away, got it. Willie getting into the lane. And the Eagles at their best when they have their 3 seniors in double figures.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now that's only 4 points for Willie, 6 points for Reimer, so they got a long ways to go.
Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley, as Lofsgaard try to push it into the offensive end, near side to Schultz, goes out of bounds at near the end of the North Fayette Valley bench, and it goes back to Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, Clayton Ridge has to have a little bit of urgency here if they want to get back into it. Keep attacking this defense, crashing the boards.
And here is again Amira Millard, able to help beat the pressure. On top to Willie. Willie to Sarah Zua. Sarah Zua by the volleyball line. Looks to the high post to Lola Reimer. She turns, fires the 15-footer, banks it well long, gets her own rebound, put back no good, but fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. That's been a boom for the Eagles offensively. Take the shot and then go get it with Mira Millard and also Lola Reimer.
Yeah, they're not afraid to take that 8-10 footer, then just go crash the boards, and they've been able to get offensive rebounds and easy putbacks.
And free throw by Lola Reimer. It is short, grazed the bottom of the net. She'll have another opportunity. We mentioned the free throw line for both these teams. The percentage needs to be a little bit better if you're going to have some success in some close ball games. Second free throw being eyed by Lola Reimer. Second free throw there, too much oomph on it as it was landing between the backboard and the back of the rim, and it kicked out. Ellsburn with the ball in the offensive end. Tigerhawks clear the basketball. Schultz trying to go in the lane to Lofsgaard. Errant pass picked up there by Amira Millard. Number of soft passes tonight for both these teams.
Yeah, just need to be stronger with the basketball, know what you want to do with it, and execute.
Lola Reimer just off the elbow, back left side to Willie. Willie will bring it back out on top. Inside 5 minutes left in the fourth. Sarah Zua, right side, launches at the 3. Banked it short. But Amira Millard, the offensive rebound. Her put back no good, but fouled on the follow-through by Schrader, who came up to contest the shot. So that will put Amira Millard to the free throw line for 2.
Well, if you're the Tigerhawks, you don't want to put the Eagles at the free throw line, give them that free opportunity to get back in it without the clock running. But I think that was a decent foul because Amira Millard's going to put that in every time.
Free throw, it is again good. 44-28, third foul on Schrader. Tilleris in as Schultz and Lofsgaard check out. Sass into the ballgame as well for the Tigerhawks. 44-29, that last foul, the third on North Fayette Valley. Eagles have not committed any in this fourth quarter. Mira Millard's second free throw, no good. Left it flat. Rebound slapped out of there off the hands of North Fayette Valley. Kamaya Millard in there fighting for possession, and the Eagles will keep it down here.
Yeah, Kamaya Millard just stepped around the defender and had inside position, but the tip over the top is going to give it back to the Eagles.
Willie, left side, trying to get it inbounds, needs to hurry, and she goes right side to Willie, and for the second time they've run that play, Lola Reimer rolled to the right side, but an errant pass denies them an opportunity to score on the inbounds play.
And she's wide open. When she comes late off of that screen, she's wide open. They're just throwing it a little low, a little hot, and just a little off target.
Hannah Schrader checks out of the ball game. In there for the first time tonight is number 10 in Clara Bilden, a 5'7" sophomore. Lofsgaard ahead to Sass in the offensive end. Sass left side to Ellsburn, deflected by Kamaya Miller, but still goes into the hands of Ellsburn. Back over to McGowan now. High post area, trying to go there to Bilden, but the ball deflected, picked up by Ellsburn, who drives underneath. Wraparound pass to Bilden. Her shot blocked, but a foul. And I believe that's called on Amira Millard, swiping down on that shot. And right into the ball game is Bilden, and she'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, she's going to get a couple opportunities here. They gave that foul to number 24. That's Kamaya Millard.
And a break there for the Eagles. Kamaya Millard was on the weak side. So to the free throw line is Bilden. Bilden's free throw, it is no good. Bilden has only taken 4 free throws this season, 3 of 4 coming into tonight. She'll get another free throw here, though.
Yeah, just a sophomore, so a chance to get some minutes here in this game.
And the second free throw on its way by Bilden. It cupped in and out, no good. Rebound knocked away by Tilleris. Tilleris and Lola Reimer try to track it down in the far corner, and they say it's last touch by Lola Reimer. Good hustle by both those girls. Tigerhawks will steal the possession.
Yeah, came up empty at the free throw line, but going to get another shot at it here. They're going to take it off way on the left side of their own.
And it will be Ellsburn taking it out of bounds near the far corner. Back over to McGowan, through her hands, and it goes out of bounds. So McGowan wanted to move the ball but didn't have the grasp of it before she tried to reverse the ball on top.
You look at all these turnovers tonight, you take away all the, just not catching the ball and just missed throws, and I think you cut that in half easily.
Willie, right side, McGowan makes up for a turnover, steals away the pass, and leads the fast break back the other way. McGowan now at the free throw line, right side to Sasson, and then she turns it back over. Tried to go right side, but it's deflected by the Eagles. They avoid the turnover there.
Yeah, they're going to say that was deflected, so the Tigerhawks are going to reset here in the half court.
I thought McGowan made up for the turnover there with a steal, but you're worried about having a turnover back. Now we've got timeout taken here.
I wonder if they're going to talk about this. I didn't see any Eagle tip that. I thought that was just a miscue pass, but that's what I think what they're going to talk about.
Or are we talking shot clock?
Yeah, this might be shot clock. You're right.
Yeah, so I think they're going to put the shot clock on like 28. I think they'll just, and at this point it's just a guess.
Yeah, they don't know for sure, but they know that it shouldn't have been reset, so they're going to get close here.
And maybe the scores table thought the ball should have been going to Clayton Ridge.
Maybe.
So they'll run a few seconds off the shot clock. Meanwhile, they're also running the game clock as well, so that play shouldn't be happening. But we'll live with it.
Well, they'll reset the game clock here.
I just thought, what's a few seconds? They moved it to 4:15. They might have put a couple of seconds on the clock.
They could have. I don't know.
All right, inbounds either way to North Fayette Valley. So here we go, approaching the halfway point. And McGowan, left side, goes over to Sass in the corner, knocked away there, but Sass picks it up. Baseline area to Bilden, back over to Sass. On top, McGowan, and Kamaya Millard commits the second foul for the Eagles. So the Tiger Hawks will take it out of bounds on the far sideline.
And now we'll reset the shot clock, and we're right back where we were.
Yep, and the clock is on 4:01. So inbounds, it is again McGowan to Ellsburn, left side to Sass. Sass brings it back out on top to Ellsburn. Ellsburn off the top of the key and looks to Sass on the left wing area. Ellsburn right side to McGowan. McGowan drives baseline, pulls up, 8-foot shot, banks it long for tough angle. But Bilden gets the rebound, cannot hang on to it, and it's picked out of there by Willie. And the Tiger Hawks turned away despite getting another opportunity. So Willie back across the timeline, right side to Kamaya Millard. In the lane, nice pass. Amira Millard misses the shot from the right block as she just left it off the back of the rim. Great entry pass. You can't draw it up any better, but they come up long on that shot.
Millard wants that one back right now because she knows what
We're talking about some of those looks they've had in this ball game that you just need to cash in on. Tilleris, high post area, drives top of the key to Sass. Sass right side to McGowan. McGowan steps over, fires up a three, right side, short off the side of the rim. Rebound kicks to the right where it's picked up by Lola Reimer. Inside 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. Tiger Hawks still in control at 16, and Willie has the ball knocked away by Ellsburn at center court. Hayden Reimer coming back in for the Eagles. Sarah Zua checks out. Meanwhile, Bilden and Tilleris check out for North Fayette Valley. Left guard back into the ball game along with Schrader. And on the inbounds to Hayden Reimer. So the Eagles have been down by double digits much of the night as Kamaya Millard has it left side. Lola Reimer in the lane, spins, shovels up the hook shot, middle of the lane, shot no good. And a good job by Hannah Schrader securing the rebound in the middle of the lane. So back right side, McGowan in the offensive end. High post area to Lofsgaard, who drives in, takes the little runner, banks it long, gets her own rebound, put back up and in. Well, again, that's worked on offense for some of the post players tonight. Get it to the basket, just go get it.
Yeah, get it up there, get it off the rim, and then go crash the board.
And Reimer tries to get an inbounds, but a 5-second violation. The Eagles have done a fairly good job handling the pressure tonight, but just nobody moving on that inbounds.
No, and Hayden Reimer's probably the one that would move to get open on that. She's a point guard, and she was the one taking the ball out.
And off the left side of the basket, it will be taken away there by, once again, North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn, right side, Sass, open right wing, fires up the three, short. But the rebound knocked out of bounds by McGowan, who saves it back into the hands of Lofsgaard. Back over to Ellsburn, left side for three, banks it long, shot no good. And Kamaya Millard gets the rebound back into the offensive end. Is Kamaya Millard, nice crossover dribble, drives in, up and in from the left side, use the right hand. Eagles scoring transition, 2-minute mark, 16-point lead, though, for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, this is too big of a hole here. I just think they're going to run out of time.
And in the lane, Lofsgaard drives baseline, throws it up, and it hits behind the backboard. Lost exactly where she was, and no chance to make that reverse layup. All right, couple of finals. Edco has defeated Easton Valley tonight, 64-23 the final score. Southwind leads Central at the end of third, 25-23. Ironically, Central and Edco start our girls' tournament coverage next Thursday night in Edgewood. Kamaya Millard checks out after a nice offensive play, and Mallory Dean checks into the ballgame. Meanwhile, the inbounds pass stolen away by Lofsgaard, who feeds it over to Ellsburn, lays it up and in, and North Fayette Valley now leads back by 18. And some problems getting inbounds for Clayton Ridge, as now Hayden Reimer will take it out of bounds. Reimer gets it inbounds to Willie. So the Tiger Hawks will have a winning record heading into next week's postseason game. Right side, Reimer. Nice seal against Schrader, but couldn't handle the pass down low. Had the right position, though.
Yeah, right position, and the pass was right where it needs to be, just not handling it. And she's not the only one. A lot of the Eagles and the Tiger Hawks both great entry passes, just not able to handle them.
McGowan and Ellsburn check out. They may be done for the night with 1:27 to go as McElry comes back into the ballgame along with Schultz. Actually, correction, number 11, Addie Thompson, has checked in, a 5'9 sophomore. Willie checks out for Clayton Ridge. Into the ballgame is number 2. That will be Avery Dean. She is a sophomore. Also, number 13 comes in, Jovi Allen, a freshman. Amira Millard checks out. Lola Reimer checks out as well for the Eagles as Kiera Willett-Gao will come into the ballgame, a sophomore. So subs are going to finish this off. This group continues with a 1-2-2 zone as Lofsgaard has it knocked away from behind by Lola Reimer, Hayden Reimer rather, but picked up by Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard into the offensive end and traveled with the basketball. Well, it's either going to be that or a double dribble, and the Eagles get it back.
Yeah, we'll see what these youngsters can do for the Eagles, and a couple of fresh bodies out there for the Tiger Hawks as well.
And again, let's see if we can get some subs in the scoring column. Allen on the inbounds, hands it on top to Mallory Dean. Left side, Willett Gall. Turnaround shot there, banks it long. It is no good. Willett Gall was looking for her first points of the season, had a good look. Lofsgaard ahead of the pack, gets it to Thompson. Thompson catches it, misses the left-handed layup from the right side. Schrader gets the rebound, takes it away. The putback, she's called for over the back. Putback was short anyway. And Schrader is the lone starter on the court right now?
I think so. Schultz started tonight with senior night, so she's still out there, and Lofsgaard's still out there. But I think we've got some subs coming in.
Fourth foul, by the way, on Schrader, and Schrader will call it a night. Lofsgaard checks out as well. Number 14 into the ball game. That will be Ashlyn Wilker, a 5'5 freshman. Number 15 checks in Amelia Schaefer, another 5'5 freshman. So we've got JV kids finishing this ball game tonight.
Absolutely.
And at least the majority of them anyway. Inside a minute to go. Allen in the backcourt. It's knocked away. Stolen away there by Schaefer, who drives in and scores the right-handed layup. That is Schaefer's first points of the season and a 20-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Inside 40 seconds left in our fourth quarter. Reimer left side to Dean. That's Mallory Dean. Tried to go to Avery Dean, the younger sister. Overshot. Picked up there by Wilker. Wilker leads the break. Right side to McElry. Nice crossover dribble. One-handed runner. Banks it up and in. Well, this group from NFE doing all right.
They
54-30 with 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This ball game almost exactly similar to the first matchup.
Yeah, first matchup was 50-31. We're right there again.
Jovi Allen on top, brings it left side, knocked away again by North Fayette Valley, picked up by Thompson. We're inside 10 seconds to go in our ball game. Right side in the offensive end, it is Wilker. Back over baseline, McElry drives in, feeds it on over to the free throw line with Schultz. Schultz will dribble out the clock, and the game comes to an end. North Fayette Valley won the first matchup by 19. They win the second one by 22. And the Tiger Hawks pick up their 9th conference win, defeating Clayton Ridge by a final score of 52-30. With the win, North Fayette Valley now 11-10. They finish 9-7 in the conference. Clayton Ridge closes the regular season 7-14, 5-11 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats and the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned, and Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank, we're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms and Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms and Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local-friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms and Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. Final score, it is North Fayette Valley beating Clayton Ridge 52-30. The final score, we expect an update from MFL Marmac and Keyhigh just a bit, as again that ball game is in the fourth quarter and Keyhigh leading by a score of 27-23. Southwind leads Central starting the fourth quarter there 25-23, and it is Edco defeating Easton Valley tonight. Final score there 64-24. By the way, the Central girls actually lead 25-23. Meanwhile, Keyhigh has defeated MFL Marmac tonight by a final score of 38-28, handing MFL Marmac their second conference loss.
Yeah, that's a big loss for the Bulldogs, but a big win for the Keyhawks as they bounce back there.
So Keyhigh has 3 conference losses. They'll end up in third place. Turkey Valley here is likely going to end up as the second-place team in the co-champions of the Upper Iowa Conference, despite the fact that MFL Marmac actually split with Turkey Valley this year.
Yeah, the split is what's the difference there, because they're going to have 2 losses. MFL Marmac's going to have 2 losses. The split means they're going to share that title if Turkey Valley takes care of things tonight.
All right. By the way, we have a few minutes before we start the Chalk Talk for the girls, or for the boys game rather. They are giving thanks to the coaches from the girls and boys youth programs here at North Fayette Valley, so they're handling that. And we still got plenty of time to talk about our girls game tonight. So we turn things over now to Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the totals, and let's start first off for North Fayette Valley. They win by, again, 22.
Yeah, the Tigerhawks were led tonight by Lexi McGowan. She ends with 16. Kaylin Ellsburn finishes with 13. Hannah Schrader with 10. So those top 3 scorers continue to be in double figures. That's huge for them. Maddie Lofsgaard finishes with 7 points. And then Peyton McElry ends with 2. Cassie Tilleris with 2, and Schaefer with 2 there at the end. So 52 points for the Tigerhawks. They were 6 of 19 from the three-point line. That's 32%. 14 of 38 from 2. That's 37%. So 35% on the night. 6 of 12 from the free throw line. 50%. 20 turnovers for the Tigerhawks tonight.
Yeah, so again, the turnovers end up not a big disparity in this ball game. Let's go to the totals now for Clayton Ridge.
For Clayton Ridge, they were led by Amira Millard. She ended up with 13 points, 6 points for Lola Reimer, 4 points for Alyssa Willie, 4 points for Kamaya Millard, and 3 points for Erica Sarazua. 30 points for the Eagles tonight. They were 0 of 8 behind the arc. 12 of 37 otherwise, that's 32%, but 27% overall. 6 of 10 from the free throw line, so better with the free throws, but they finished with 29 turnovers.
Yeah, so actually a little bit more of a disparity than what we thought in that ball game, and for the Eagles, that's been the problem, but obviously you added that up with a tough shooting night tonight, and they had some good looks in this game.
They did. They had a lot of good looks, and a lot of those turnovers were just a little off target or just not looking the ball into their hands.
All right, again, for the next ball game for Clayton Ridge, they're off until February 13th when they go to Lansing Keyhigh in the start of the Class 1A tournament. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley is off until February 15th when they play at West Delaware. Our girls tournament coverage will start on Thursday night, and we'll bring you the Central at Edco ball game. That's a 7 o'clock start with the Chalk Talk beginning at 6:30. Then Saturday night, we'll have the North Fayette Valley at West Delaware Class 3A opener on Saturday night in Manchester. Again, the Chalk Talk begins both of those nights at 6:30. Game time at 7 o'clock on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com, and also live video streamed on the KCTN YouTube channel as well. We look forward to the start of the girls' tournament. This is our final regular season girls' game tonight.
Yeah, the girls' tournament, we've got those pairings. There might be a boys' game in between there, too. We haven't gotten the boys' pairings until next week, but tough road for both of these teams having to play that first game. Clayton Ridge having to travel up to Lansing to play Key, who is now looking like co-champions of the Upper Iowa Conference. And for the Tigerhawks, West Delaware plays in that Walmack. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Key High actually has 3 conference losses, so they actually end up being the third place team
in the
Upper Iowa Conference, as it will be MFL Marmac and Turkey Valley likely sharing the Upper Iowa Conference title for the girls. So at the conclusion of this ball game, North Fayette Valley, they led by 11 at the end of 1. Eagles got back within 7 early in the third, but it is again an impressive win for North Fayette Valley, as it turns out, by a final score of 52-30. We'll take a break. When we return, the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up next.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
It's time now for the Eagle Tigerhawk boys game. The Clayton Ridge boys are coming off their best performance of the season. This team has worked hard defensively, and offensively they were sharp on Tuesday against Postville. They need the same type of effort tonight. For the Tigerhawks, undefeated but pushed against Key High, they responded like an experienced team does in rallying for the win. A victory tonight gives them at least a share of the Upper Iowa Conference title. Time now for game number 2 with Clayton Ridge and North Fayette Valley. The Chalk Talk for the boys game next.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
We begin the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Clayton Ridge boys basketball coach Kyle Spearschlage. Coach, your team now 4-15, 3-11 in the conference. Good win against Postville Tuesday night, 66-55. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, definitely a very good night for us. You look at the final score of that game, and offensively, one of our higher performances of the year. We took care of the ball pretty well. 12 turnovers, wasn't perfect, but we could live with it. Hit 9 out of 27 from the three-point line, so offensively we were good. And defensively, it was our best rebounding game of the year. We had 34 defensive rebounds. So between putting the ball in the hoop and rebounding, were two big keys of the game for us.
Yeah, good step forward there. All right, set the starting lineup for your team in tonight's game.
Yeah, we'll be the same as the other night. We've been gone, as I said before, going down to 4 guards with Ethan Backus, Colton Hager, Seth Crago, and Casey Teasy. And then Max Mosier is rounding out our fifth starter at the post position for us.
And some of the kids that contribute off the bench for you then.
Yeah, once again, varying from night to night. On Tuesday night, Chris Gebhardt and Will Rote were two guys that got in with us as we cut the rotation down a little bit in that close game on Tuesday night. But other guys who have been on the floor, Randy Sarazua, Gabe Cook, have been in there, and at times depending on how games have gone with other guys. But that's kind of a group that'll be out there.
All right, taking on North Fayette Valley tonight. I know you played the Tiger Hawks earlier. What do you know about them?
Yeah, they're tough, no doubt. You get to February and you're still undefeated. You're doing some things well. What they do really well, their coaches get them playing. They're going to play 3 or 4 different defenses. They're going to get you on your heels, and you think you know what's going on, and they're going to flip it up from a third length. They can really do that. So they make it very difficult there. But we're going to go out, and something we've been stressing the last couple of weeks. It might sound elementary-ish, but we've been saying have fun. And I think the guys have been doing that lately. I think it's helped their offensive numbers. So we're going to go out there. We're gonna have fun, and we're gonna see where that takes us. And then I'm sure your other keys there is obviously rebounding. When they do miss, we gotta make sure we secure that thing. Because if they get putbacks, they're not going to miss them because they're going to be right at the rim.
All right, you mentioned rebounding. What else do you have to do in this game?
If you look at that first game, turnovers. I know they got on us. I don't know if it was 23-2 or 4 that first time we played them, and it was mostly off of turnovers for us, where they put that press on there and we'd turn it over before we even got to the offensive end. And against a team like that, if you get them, you turn over the press and they get layups, it's going to be super, super difficult. So I know it seems like the same key every night, rebound and take care of the ball, but hey, that's the recipe to doing well against a tough team like that.
Yep, makes a lot of sense. All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We'll look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Awesome. Sounds great. Thanks, Dan.
Yep, Clayton Ridge basketball coach Kyle Spirschlag and his Eagle team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today.
We continue the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranberry. Coach, your team a strong finish on Tuesday night in that win over Key High to improve to 19-0, 14-0 in the conference. You won 65-56. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was a real good high school basketball game. It was up there at Key High. They had come in playing really well. I think they'd won 5 in a row. something like that. Both teams shot the ball well to start the game. I think we were ahead 19-16 after the first quarter. We missed some shots that we normally make in the second quarter, I felt, but felt really good being up 5 at half. Kale had only scored 5, so we had a lot of other guys chip in that first half. Third quarter, they just came out on fire. They scored 25 points in the third quarter. It's the most we've given up in a quarter all year. We find ourselves down 5 going into the fourth quarter, and really to our guys' credit, they just didn't blink. The only thing we talked about in that huddle was defending, and that's what we did in the fourth quarter. Held them to 2 points and ended up winning by 9. So really good game for us to keep us going in the conference, but also a good test this time of year.
Absolutely. Go through the starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, we're going to mix it up a little bit. Tonight is senior night here, so we're going to give a couple guys a chance to start a game. Guys that have been involved in the program for their entirety. Nick Hines and Tanner Wilker are going to start with Kyler White, Declan Hines, and Cale Reister.
And again, you have a number of kids that will contribute off the bench for you then.
Yeah, we're going to bring Lincoln Ashelman and Gavin Grove, a couple starters for us all year. He'll be coming off the bench, and then Jordan O'Conis and Cole Mosier.
All right, turning our attention to Clayton Ridge. I know you handled them in the first matchup. What do you know about the Eagles?
I'm really impressed with how they've improved since we played them the last time. Wins and losses, maybe it's been tough. Sometimes it's tough to keep a young team going, and they've done that. They've gotten better, especially offensively. Hit a bunch of threes in their last few games, and they've kind of switched up their defense to playing maybe some box and one too against Postville the other night. So I'm really impressed with what they've done. They're not the same team we played a few weeks ago, and we're going to have to be ready to go.
Keys in the ball game for North Fayette Valley. What do you have to do?
Well, I think we got to find their shooters. They can put 4 of them on the court at any time, and we got to run them off the line. We got to try and guard our yard, meaning keep our guy in front of us without having to help off, because when you help off, they'll make 2 guard 1 and can hit that 3. And long shots are long rebounds. So we've got to find the rebounds, and then that gets us going on the offensive end, gets us out and running. Offensively, we got to recognize our defense. I don't know if it's going to be 1-through-1 or box and one, so that'll be something that's key to the ball game as well.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thank you.
North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranberry and our Tigerhawk program. Chalk Talk continues after this.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People State Bank. People State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People State Bank, member FDIC.
Eagle Tigerhawk basketball is brought to you in part by Morris Funeral Home in Guttenberg and Garnavillo, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, and by Clayton County Recycling of Monona. Welcome back to West Union. Welcome back to game number 2 tonight here. By the way, we update you on the girls' scores. Our feature game tonight, North Fayette Valley defeating Clayton Ridge, 52-30 the final score. Big game tonight in the conference. Key High beating MFL Marmac in Lansing, 38-28. Turkey Valley played West Central tonight, so it appears that Turkey Valley and MFL Marmac will share the Upper Iowa Conference girls title. South Wayne rallied to beat Central 35-28. Edco handled Easton Valley 64-23. And a state girls wrestling update. It was Reese Barons just won 3rd place at state wrestling with a pin at 125. Congratulations to Reese Barnes. Maylee Medberry of Central placed 8th at 130. She wrestled earlier today.
Yep. Congratulations to both of those girls down there. And I watched Reese wrestle a couple times today, and she looked impressive. Had a couple of pins. Finishes 3rd on her career.
Yep, so congratulations there. All right, let's talk about our boys' game. We're inside a minute. Keys in the ball game. Let's start for the Eagles.
For the Eagles tonight, they have to defend, take something away, have some patience. On the offensive end, defensive end, take that away, have that patience, and continue to shoot better. They've been improving on that, but that has to continue. I think if you're the Tiger Hawks, attack the basket, find the flow, and you got to crash the boards because the Eagles are going to crash the boards.
And for North Fayette Valley, Kale Reister, top player in the conference. 29 points, 15 rebounds a game is what he averaged. Declan Hines, 12 points a ball game, 6.5 rebounds. They'll have the size advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be a handful in there. The Eagles are going to have to throw a lot of stuff at them.
Meanwhile, for Clayton Ridge, they are led by Seth Kregel at 12.6 points a ball game. Colton Hager averages nearly 10 points a ball game. So we're ready to go courtside with our starting lineup here with game number 2 with North Fayette Valley and Clayton Ridge. Deb Mott at the scores table.
Welcome back, fans, to the second game of tonight's doubleheader, where we will feature the boys from Clayton Ridge and our very own undefeated North Fayette Valley Tiger Hawks. Our officials for this evening are Kyle Clark, Paul Elzer, and Austin Cole. Please do your part in helping us practice good sportsmanship at all times and support these officials. Now for the starting lineups. First for the Eagles, junior number 10, Ethan Backus. Junior number 20, Colton Hager. Junior number 23, Seth Kregel. Junior number 34, Casey Teasy. And senior number 50, Maddox Mosier. The Eagles are coached by Kyle Spearsloggy and assisted by Ben Backus and Mike Hinsman. And now for your Tiger Hawks, a 5'11" senior guard from West Union, Iowa, number 10, Kyler White. A 6-foot senior guard from West Union, Iowa, number 11, Nick Hines. A 6'2" senior forward from West Union, Iowa, number 13, Tanner Wilker. A 6'8" senior forward from Hawkeye, Iowa, number 20, Kale Reister. And a 6'3" senior center from West Union, Iowa, number 23, Declan Hines. The Tiger Hawks are coached by Matt Cranveer and assisted by Dan Houghton, Brent Keeker, and Lance Biedekofer.
All right, great job once again, Deb Motz. And in the starting lineups, we got T-shirts out of the deal.
Darn right. Kale Reister sent us a couple T-shirts, so kudos to him for sending them up to us. I think his brother did the same thing on his senior night.
I think you're right there, so we appreciate that. Ready to go with game number 2. We did not have a starter from Wadena, did we?
We did not.
Right.
We did not, no.
So that's a great job there, again, by Deb Mott. Been a public address announcer for us for a lot of years. Kregel to jump it up for North Fayette Valley, and usually we always think that Reister's going to do the jump ball duties for North Fayette Valley, but it is always Hines that does.
Hines, yeah, he's got ups, so he's gonna jump the ball.
So again, this is game number 2 here tonight, and it will be, again, a good night with almost a packed crowd, at least on the North Fayette Valley side. Not a bad showing by the Clayton Ridge side.
Getting full on
the road near side here. So the tip is in the air, won by Hines, back into the offensive end, and this game is underway. The Eagles will come out here as Reister's open, right side for 3. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Hager gets the rebound. Eagles look like they're running a box and one, but not on Reister.
Yeah, I think the one is on Kyler White, trying to take the ball out of his hands.
Mosier on the right block, backs his way down, covered on the baseline, needs some help. Pass intercepted as he tried to wrap it around the baseline. Intercepted by White. White back in the offensive end, right side to Reister. Hines on the right block, puts it on the floor, muscles it up between 3 defenders. It's up, it's in. Foul, count the basket. And the Tiger Hawks strike first.
And that's what they do so well. I know a lot of attention is to Reister, rightfully so 30 points, 15 rebounds, but Declan Hines has had himself a great senior year. It's a great 1-2 combination. He averages 12 points, 6.5 rebounds.
All right, by the way, a box and one by Clayton Ridge, but it's on Kyler White as the free throw is good. And you may ask, why White? Well, he averages 7 points, 6 assists a ball game. You've got to do something to throw him off. Meanwhile, Eagles beat the pressure. Backus drives in, a wraparound pass to Mosier. His bank shot lifted short there as Hines had good straight-up defense. Wilker back in the offensive end. Different starting lineup tonight. Reister drives in, bobbles the ball on the way up, misses the layup. Hines there for the rebound, and it's up and in. So the size matters here as North Fayette Valley leads 5-0.
Yeah, he's a load, and both of those guys have some height inside.
Eagles beat the pressure. Teasy drives in, shot blocked by Hines, but back into the hands of Teasy, who saved it on top. Great straight-up defense there by Hines. Hager has it on top for the Tiger Hawks. It is a 1-2-2 zone with Reister playing in the top. In the lane to Backus, low throw, but he seams it over to Hager. Hager with it, right side to Teasy. Teasy tried to go in the lane, deflected out of there by Wilker, picked up by Reister. They give it back to White. White stops, just throw the ball somewhere, loses it on the floor. Picked up by Reister. He has it knocked away, but it goes back to Wilker. And left side offensively now with Hines, who takes a 15-footer, shot no good. Reister the rebound, nobody boxes him out. Lays it up and in, and less than 2 minutes in, Tiger Hawks lead 7-0. Here's a timeout by the Eagles. We'll take this break. Great start for NFV.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hofler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
The Tiger Hawks have a significant size advantage inside, and that's what has gotten them to a 7-0 lead.
Absolutely. Not only on first chance opportunities, but offensive rebounds, putbacks. They've been living and dying there. 7 points for their two bigs tonight.
And for the Eagles, you've got a rebound. They've given up a couple of offensive rebounds that the Tiger Hawks have cashed in on, and I'm sure that's what was discussed in that timeout. Hager beats the pressure. Tiger Hawks full court pressure, loses it in the double team, picked up by Reister. Reister tips it over to White. White back to Reister. He's untouched, uses the right hand from the left side, and it's a 9-0 blitz here by the Tiger Hawks.
How does somebody not pick up Cale Reister on the give back?
And Hager has the ball knocked. They say last touch off the hands of Clayton Ridge as Hager tried to go back weak side. I thought maybe Reister deflected it out of there, but they say no. An errant pass by the Eagles. They turn it over on the full court pressure. Wilker, and checking out as well is Hines. Normal starting group on the court now with Ashleman into the ball game along with Grove. And they'll take it off the right side of the basket with White. White has to go back out on top to Grove. So 2 minutes in, 9-0. White covered, back over in the lane to Reister. Double team, takes a fadeaway one-handed push shot from 8 feet away, no good. And a better job boxing out by the Eagles there as Mosier got the rebound off the right side. Hager in the backcourt, dribbled it off his foot. It goes out of bounds, and I've always said this. It's one thing to have a turnover. It's another thing to have a turnover that ends up in your own bench.
Well, and that time the junior Colton Hager realized the double team's coming, so he stayed in the backcourt, but as he tried to back up, just lost the handle on that
Ashman left side to White, who drives in the lane and took an extra step. Yeah, White got into the lane, was looking to go to Grove right side, had the right idea, but just took an extra step, and the Tiger Hawks turned it over.
I don't know if the Tiger Hawks know what the Eagles are running quite yet. They haven't figured out that they're keying on White.
Craigle, backcourt area, deflected by Reister, but picked up by Teasy, back to Backus, and left side in the offensive end to Hager. Hager, they beat the pressure, brings it left side, and goes into the lane, trying to go to Craigle. And Craigle bounce pass across the lane, trying to go to Mosier, intercepted. Ashleman knocked it away. Grove leads the break offensively. Grove left side to Reister, left wing for three, left it short. It is no good. Rebound goes off the hands of the Eagles with Mosier and Backus fighting for it. They both touched it. Tiger Hawks, it stays down here.
And those are the kind of rebounds where you know you've got the rebound as a team. You got to communicate. You can't give away this possession.
Inbounds, it will be White taking it right side into the corner. Ashleman wide open, step behind the arc for three, cupped in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Craigle off the right side of the lane. So a nice open look on the three. Backcourt, Hager, right side to Craigle, actually left side. Craigle in the offensive end. Left side to Backus. Backus takes a three, left side, short off the side of the rim. Rebound by Mosier, though, off the right side. Eagles with an offensive opportunity. Mosier tries to go back out on top to Craigle. Kregel back over, knocked away by Reister, who saves it, and it's picked up by White at center court. But White cannot control it and loses the basketball back to Teasy. So Kregel here helping try to bring the ball with the pressure as Hager goes left side. Kregel gets it on the wing, fires up a three left side, aired it out long. It is no good. Mosier the rebound, put back up and in on the right side. So Mosier's got a couple offensive rebounds and scores off the put back there.
Yeah, finally had an opportunity to take that offensive rebound back up.
Reister feeds it to Hines, but a slow pass there. Kregel able to get in front of Hines and knocked it away. Tigerhawks turn it over there.
Yeah, that's a kind of a rare thing. Tigerhawks do a nice job of taking care of the ball.
TZ to Backus. Backus stops, feeds it back to Kregel. Kregel back in the corner to Backus, deep left corner. That three is well short. As a matter of fact, Hines got a piece of it, coming out the challenge on the right corner. Meanwhile, White ahead of the pack, drives in, scores the right-handed layup. Grove led him perfectly to the basket. 9-point lead once again for the Tigerhawks.
And the Eagles just haven't had much of an answer thus far for this defense.
And now the ball almost thrown away by Clayton Ridge. Kregel at center court tried to go right side, but it's knocked away by Grove at the scorer's table. Mosier checks out along with Kregel. Actually, Backus checks out. Kregel stays in the game. Number 22, Chris Gebhardt, makes his first appearance. And also in there is number 40 in Gabe Cook, a 6'4 junior. And now Clayton Ridge in the backcourt with Kregel. Kregel goes left side to Cook in the offensive end, feeds it back to Hager, takes a 25-footer left side off the back of the rim. Shot is no good, and Grove gets the rebound. Back to White. White drives in, throws it up with the left hand. It is strong, but Reister tips up the rebound. It's no good, but stays right with it. Rebound falls right back into his hands, and they lead 13-2 now. 3.5 left in the quarter.
Another second chance point there, and nice follow by Reister.
TZ trying to go ahead of the pack, gets it to Cook in the offensive end. Back out on top here now to TZ. TZ right side in the lane to Gebhardt, puts it on the floor, drives in, shot blocked by Hines. Gebhardt challenging the taller Hines, but it stays down here with the Eagles.
And Hines does such a nice job of keeping his body away and reaching that hand just to tip it enough, and another nice block there.
Backus quickly back into the ball game for Gebhardt, and they'll take it off the right side. The Eagles will, the right side of the basket. This is a new look, what we've seen from North Fayette Valley with full court pressure on the 1-2-2. Hager in the corner is going to take a contested three right side. No good. Rebound kicks to the right, and it's picked up there by Reister. One and done that time for the Eagles. Reister on offense at the top of the key as they go to Grove. Grove steps back between two defenders. Shot no good, but there is a foul, and actually they're going to wave it off. Backside official had a travel, so the Tigerhawks turned it over on a fast break.
Well, and the Tigerhawks, they only average about 9 or 10 turnovers a game. That's 5 already for them.
Eagles take another timeout. 13-2, the early lead for the Tigerhawks. Let's take this break.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner, supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
So North Fayette Valley leads 13-2. Eagles taking their second timeout here of the first quarter with 3:02 to go here in our opening act. Tigerhawks lead 13-2, but they've left some possessions there go awry.
They have. They've had 5 turnovers to match Clayton Ridge. They're at 6 turnovers, so both these teams not taking care of it early in this game.
Backcourt area, it is Kregel. Kregel, again, left side to Hager, but again, North Fayette Valley, they want to play at a quicker tempo without a doubt in this ballgame. Meanwhile, the Eagles turn it over. After the timeout, they went on the far sideline, and Backus comes down with a foot on the sideline, and the turnover gives it back to the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, and they need to reset here, and Oconus is back in the ballgame here, so that must have been a sub when we were at the timeout.
Oconus also into the game is number 21 in Cole Mosier. Meanwhile, right side, Reister open, right corner for 3. Got it! 14-point lead for the Tigerhawks. Backcourt area, Hager. Hager gets out of the double team. Needs some help, though, as he gets it to Backus, but the ball knocked out of there. Picked up by Grove. Grove ahead to Reister. Catches it, throws it down with the right hand. An impressive start for the Tigerhawks. 18-2 they lead now.
Yeah, this defense is just stifling to the Eagles. They don't know what to do to get that across and get in their offense.
And right side, Cook. They beat the pressure this time. Left side to Kregel. 15-foot set shot from the wing. Nails it. Like the set shot there. Eagles quickly answer, but down by 14.
Yeah, Kregel can shoot that if he keeps his feet under him, doesn't fade.
Grove drives in, jump stops. Left side to Ashleman. Ashleman, Grove along the baseline. Spins. Caught on the right side, kicks it over to Mosier. He's open, step behind the arc, right side for three, shot no good. Grove keeps the rebound alive. He steps between two defenders, and I think he traveled. Yeah, he did. Good effort by Grove, trying to keep things alive there, but turned the basketball over, and it goes back to the Eagles as Cook checks out. Also checking out is Teasy. Into the game is number 52, Randy Sarazua, a 5'10 senior, making his first appearance, and Backus comes back into the ballgame. Backus has it left side, beats the pressure, but now has it knocked away, and he's able to track it down, though, on the near sideline. Back out on top to Kregel. Right side, knocked away by Grove. Another turnover, picked up by Ashelman. Baseball pass ahead to Reister, who tracks it down, saves it out of bounds. Back over to center court line, where Okonis goes to get it. Great hustle there by Reister on the errant throw. Left side to Mosier. Mosier with it now. Right side to Ashelman on the right wing. He's wide open, takes the three. Right side, got it. Step behind the arc. 21-4, Tigerhawks in the lead.
Yeah, just not having an answer as the Eagles, and North Fayette Valley hitting on all cylinders right now offensively.
Kregel in the backcourt, brings it ahead offensively, deflected by Reister, but Backus picks it up, then loses it, slides on the court, and he's quickly tied up. Eagles may have been trying to take a timeout to steal the possession, but I'm glad they didn't give that timeout there. That's done too much.
Yeah, I don't think he quite had possession yet, and they're going to keep the ball anyway on the jump ball. It's going to stay with the Eagles.
Teasy back in. Hager checks out. Reister gets a breather. Back into the ballgame for them is Hines. So just a little over a minute to go in our first quarter. The officials talking here, and
I think they're talking shot clock here. They're not. It wasn't a change of possession with the jump ball, so it's going to stay down here. They're probably going to run that down.
Yeah,
Yep.
officials have done a good job. They're going to put it at 23. And again, it's just a guess, but why not? All right, Eagles run a 1-4 set. On the inbounds, Kregel takes it out of bounds, gets it left side to Sarazua, puts it on the floor, stopped off the left block area. Back over to Mosier, who drives in, feeds it back to Kregel on the wing. Kregel trying to get some spacing, but good defense by Grove. Kregel has it right side, trying to go in the lane to Mosier on the right block. Spins, takes a fadeaway shot off the back of the rim. Kind of took it at an off-balance angle, but now Hines steals away, has the pass stolen away by Backus. Backus takes a step-back shot, but it's blocked by Hines, who makes up for it and gets the rebound as well. Backus trying to go 1-on-2. Okonis, left side in the corner. Mosier absolutely wide open for three off the front of the rim. Hines tips out the rebound to Ashelman. He drives in. The layup. It is up. It is in. Foul. Count the basket. 23-4. Tigerhawks in the lead.
And the Tigerhawks continue to roll again offensively. That rebound not able to get to it, but tips it out to another Tigerhawk. They feed it right back in, attack the basket, and they get another second chance opportunity and an and one.
So Ashelman a chance to finish off the three-point play. Free throw on its way there, and he does. It is a 20-point lead for North Fayette Valley at 24-4 right now.
Yeah, and this 1-2-2 full court has just slowed the Eagles down. They cannot do much of anything.
Kregel in the backcourt, gets it on over to Backus. They beat the pressure. Backus knocked away from behind. Active hands by Ashelman. Picked up by Mosier. Yet another turnover. And the Eagles have been better turnover-wise this year. Meanwhile, Mosier back over left side to Ashelman. Ashelman brings it back out on top. We're down to 7 seconds left in the quarter. Ashelman at the right elbow takes a step back three, 22 feet away. It's off the front of the rim. Mosier the rebound, put back. He leaves it short, and that's how the opening quarter comes to an end. But the Tigerhawks, no concern of them overlooking Clayton Ridge. They lead 24-4 at the end of one. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Rivertown Family Dentistry, Dr. Alicia Waukee in Guttenberg. Myers Auto Service in Monona. Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. And Carr Auto Group. Online at karautogroup.com. North Fayette Valley, again undefeated. They've got a chance to clinch a share of the Upper Iowa Conference title tonight and do it here at home. And an impressive start. They lead by 20 at 24-4. Let's go through the opening quarter totals.
Yeah, they were 10 of 21 in the first half, 2 of 7 behind the arc, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. They did have 7 turnovers, which is uncharacteristic of them. For the Eagles, they were 2 of 11, didn't shoot a free throw, 0 of 5 behind the arc, and 10 turnovers.
Yeah, the Eagles, by the way, back to the 1-3-1. Ashelman, 25 feet away, rattled in and out. No good. Touched every part of the rim, then popped out on him. Didn't get the hometown bounce. Hager back in the offensive end to Teasy. Teasy along with Tate Hager starting this quarter. Mosier on the right block. Teasy, Colton Hager, and Kregel. Left side, here's another pass intercepted by White. White over to Richter, who drives in. Right-handed layup, no good, but fouled by Hager. Hager there challenged him right side, and Richter to the free throw line for 2. And again, turnovers, the story here.
Yeah, Clayton Ridge with another turnover there and trying to throw that long cross-court pass against a long, lengthy team with those big arms, and it's just not going to get there.
Free throw, it is good. And we knew coming in this is a tough matchup for Clayton Ridge because North Fayette Valley, the length they have, and the Eagles have really went to a 4-guard lineup, and that's a tough matchup against NFV. Second free throw there, it is good. They needed NFV to be a little off their game tonight, and it hasn't been much.
Yeah, they haven't been off by much, just maybe a little bit on the turnovers.
Richter makes both free throws, 26-4. Back in the offensive end, pass to Mosier. It's deflected again by Hines, and an easy turnover there committed by the Eagles. Richter in the right corner, back out on top. I mentioned that the Eagles back to the 1-3-1. Left side, Ashelman. Ashelman drives in the lane, bounce feed to Richter, uses the right hand. Oh, it rimmed down on him. Shot no good. And the rebound by Hager. And Hager there, timeout taken by the official. We've got something on the court. Yes. Something kicked into the court there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a piece of popcorn or something, but it popped into the court as that play was happening.
So the ball goes back to Clayton Ridge. The Eagles here, the number of shots pale in comparison to North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, 11 to 21 shots in that first quarter. They just half as many possessions. That's because they can't get the ball into the front court.
Tiger Hawks continue 1-2-2. Kregel in the backcourt needs some help. Goes right side, intercepted by Hines. There was nobody at home anyway. So another turnover. And here back in the offensive end is Kyler White. He's left wide open. Baseline 15-footer, nails it. 28-4. Tiger Hawks in the lead.
Yeah, they're shooting lights out and playing really stout defense. It's safe to say they did not overlook the Eagles tonight.
Kregel tries to drive in the offensive end and a reach-in foul committed by Richter. Really the first time that North Fayette Valley has done anything wrong in their full court pressure.
Yeah, just a little reach from behind, didn't get in position there and got behind the play.
We talked about the Eagles. They only averaged 15 turnovers a ball game. So as we mentioned, they have been better. And again, part of that is the growth of the kids that were sophomores going to their junior year. But facing a team that's dominated by seniors tonight, the Tiger Hawks have taken advantage.
Yeah, defense like this is hard to do.
And they steal it away with Richter, who intercepts the pass to Hager in the backcourt, and they score an easy layup. Another turnover. Meanwhile, Tanner Wilker has checked back into the ballgame for the Tiger Hawks. Tate Hager, right side to Mosier, drives baseline, pulls up, 10-foot leaner, 12-foot distance. Aired it out long, it is no good. White gets the rebound. Left side, Ashelman wide open, step behind the arc for 3, got it! Are you kidding me? It's 33-4. It's all good for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, they're hitting on every cylinder. Here's another steal by Ashelman.
And Ashelman bumped by Hager and a foul called on Hager. Meanwhile, Gabe Cook coming back into the ball game for the Eagles, and Mosier will be checking out. Meanwhile, Ashelman checks out. Grove comes back into the ball game. The foul was on Hager, his second.
Yeah, but he's going to stay on the court here. He needs to learn to stay hands off on that. I know there's frustration, but you can't bump him going out of bounds.
Grove, left side, goes right wing area now with White. White back over, left side to Grove. Grove again wants to drive into the lane. Tried to swing it out right side, knocked away by Cook, picked up by Hager. Hager leads the break, drives in, scores the right-handed layup. Eagles there score a layup in transition, back within 33-6 right now.
Yeah, that ends a long drought there for the Eagles.
And now Cook plays the top of that 1-3-1. Left side to Richter, drives in, nice feed over to Grove, who bobbled the pass though, disrupted the shot. Grove recovers, drives in, little left-handed leaner, no good. Richter lost the rebound off his hands. He was trying to make the decision, do I try to tip it up in front of the basket? And they did not, and lost it out of bounds. We will not give him a shot attempt on that.
No, not a shot attempt, but had a great feed pass there to Grove, and Grove just struggled a little bit with it.
Hager brings it near side into the offensive end, double teamed immediately, goes to Cook along the baseline, nice pass to Backus, who shot blocked by Hines on the shot attempt, but a foul is called as White and Hines converge down low. White actually gets called for the foul. Hines had the clean block.
Yeah, clean block by Hines there, and did a nice job with it, but Kyler White made a little contact before he went up with that.
So 5:13 left here in the half. Eagles trying to find their footing offensively, and the free throw banked in by Backus. You take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, well, they all count the same in the scoring column. Just make the free throw.
Backus had 5 3-pointers in the ball game the other night against Postville. He certainly has raised that percentage. Second free throw good, makes them both, and it's 33-8. Can the Eagles make some headway here in the final 5 minutes of the half? White back right side. Hines at the high post. Drives in, splits the defense. Shot no good, but he gets his rebound to the left. Stayed right with it. And again, the size just creating all sorts of problems for Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, Hines had that partially blocked, went right back up with it, and there was no answer by the Eagles.
Teasy back to Hager. Hager dribbles through pressure. Left side back to Teasy. Teasy right side to Backus. Backus back to Teasy by the volleyball line. And they fall back. North Fayette Valley does into the 1-2-2. Backus back to Teasy, who takes a shot from a step behind the volleyball line. That's about 30 feet away. Not quite logo-proof, but it is well off the mark to the right. And that's the new rage in high school basketball, is everybody tries the deep threes. But no more points, by the way, for it than there is from behind the line.
No, it's the same score, but I think if you're Coach Granberry, you're going, he wants to shoot it from the logo. We're going to give him that shot until he can make it.
In the lane, Reister muscles his way on the post area in the right block with Backus playing in that 1-3-1 zone. Again, Backus listed on the roster at 5'10", Reister at 6'8". He takes advantage. 37-8, by the way. Hager pulls up from the free throw line. 15-footer, it is good. And now a timeout taken by Clayton Ridge. Back within now 37-10. 4:13 to go in our first half. Let's take this break.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Our highly skilled mechanics provide quality workmanship and will get you back on the road in a timely manner. Check out our current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping into Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions.
So a timeout taken there by Clayton Ridge. That is the third timeout they've used here. And that was after Hager with a nice drive at the free throw line to score a fast break opportunity for them. We've got a couple of scores to pass along. Keyhigh leads MFL Marmac 23-15 at the end of one. So we'll continue to keep you up to date on that ball game. And Easton Valley and Edco, it is Easton Valley leading Edco at the half 39-23. Meanwhile, Oconus back into the game for the Tigerhawks. Wilker has it in the right corner. Drives baseline, rolls in. The shot leaves it short. Gets his own rebound and fouled from behind by Hager. That's going to be the third foul on Colton Hager now.
Yeah, and that's the fourth foul on the Eagles. So Tanner Wilker is going to go to the free throw line here to shoot two. Anyway, that's the fifth foul. You're right, Dan.
And free throw being eyed now here by Wilker. So you may see this for the Tigerhawks tonight with so many seniors. And you're in control right now. Free throws off the back of the rim, it is no good. But you have the luxury to play those kids some tonight.
Yeah, you get a chance to play some of those seniors. Maybe don't get as much time and sub freely here with this big lead in the first half.
Hager and Backus check out. Into the ball game is number 35, William Rote, a 6'3 senior, who, by the way, is a ham radio operator. Really? Gephardt back into the ballgame as well. Free throw no good. Reister the rebound, misses the putback, goes to the other side, gets the rebound, then has it knocked away, but it'll stay down here with the Tigerhawks. Reister just padding stats with the offensive rebound.
Absolutely. Nice initial rebound there. Just a little strong off of there and tipped away on the second rebound.
So Grove will take it out of bounds left side, and the Tigerhawks have to go back out on top to get it into Wilker. Wilker, right side to Reister. Reister out on the right wing area. Over the top pass to Hines on the right block. Brings it down, and he's tied up there. Good defense down low. Hines made that mistake of bringing that ball down. Eagles get it on possession rule.
Yeah, nice lead pass there from Reister to Hines, but Hines brought it down before he gathered, and Eagles can take advantage.
Teasing to Gephardt. Gephardt traveled with the basketball. Again, turnovers just plaguing the Eagles. Gephardt got the feet moving before moving the ball.
Well, and we've seen this in the past with the Eagles, but this year they have really worked on that. They've taken care of it. They still average about 15, but with their aggressiveness, you expect a little bit of that. They're past that point already tonight.
And Reister, left side in the offensive end to Oconus. Oconus right side to Reister. And checking into the game was Cole Mosier. Left side Oconus open. Left side for three. Short, no good. Reister jumps over the back of Kregel. Wasn't over the back. He cleared him and put it back up and in. Biggest lead of the night for the Tiger Hawks at 39-10. Backcourt area, Kregel to Mosier. Mosier in the offensive end to Teasy. They beat the pressure. Teasy right in the corner to Rote. Rote double teamed immediately. Needs some help. Able to go baseline to Mosier. Mosier right back. The pass deflected away. Picked up by Cole Mosier. Mosier has it knocked away by the other Mosier. Cole knocked away by Maddox Mosier for Clayton Ridge, but picked up there by the Tiger Hawks. Reister left side to Cole Mosier. In the corner to Wilker. Deep left corner for three. In and out. No good. Rebound. Reister out of his reach. It's picked up by Mosier inside 3 minutes left here in our first half. Tiger Hawks continue with their full-court defense. Kregel tried to dribble between two defenders, then commits a foul, a silly foul after the ball stolen away by Oconus. May have been a bit of frustration there.
Yeah, definitely frustration, but what you have to understand, you're at 5 fouls, so we're going to walk down the court, and we're going to shoot 2 free throws.
And it's, again, a 29-point lead for North Fayette Valley. If you're talking about the 35-point rule, which, again, if you're the Eagles, you certainly want to avoid, that would not take effect until the second half. But the lead right now is 29. Free throw on its way by Oconus. It is no good. But I don't know, like I said, the Tiger Hawks are going to continue to full court press as Grove getting ready to come back in the ballgame for Wilker. Hager's going to come back in. Keep in mind, he's got 3 fouls. And they're trying to figure out who the foul was on. Well, it was on number 23.
It was on 23, and I don't know if they interpreted it as 32, but there's no 32 out there. It's 23.
So they're talking that over at the scores table. Oconus is being iced by the officials here. He'll get another free throw attempt.
Well, he was way short on the first one, so he's thinking about that one.
And now the officials say that we should not be shooting free throws?
They say we're only at 4 fouls.
Wow. So it's a do-over. So the free throw doesn't count. Oconus will take it. They'll bring the subs in. Hager with 3 fouls. Teasy checks out. And, yeah, so even though they put up before it was 5, which technically would have been number 6, right? Because they had 5 up there.
They had 5 up there already on the last foul, but they must have put it on the wrong side, but we're back to 4 here.
All right, so the ball goes back to North Fayette Valley. So, again, the free throw never counted. Oconus, left side in the offensive end, and a foul by Maddox Mosier. By the way, there's number 5. And Oconus, it's only fitting. He goes back to the free throw line.
Yep, karma's going to find you out there. And Jordan Oconus, here's your second opportunity.
You know what you love about that? The old saying, fake a pass to make a pass?
That's exactly what he did. He gave a big bump fake and got Maddox Mosier up in the air.
Free throw by Oconus. It is good. So Oconus makes his first official free throw attempt tonight. And it's now 40-10. North Fayette Valley in the lead. 2:42 left here in our first half. Wow. Second free throw on its way. It is good. You were hoping, Clayton Ridge anyway, that North Fayette Valley was overlooking you and maybe peeking ahead to Tuesday night with MFL Marmac. Again, that hasn't happened. Rote across the timeline offensively and gets it over to Colton Hager. So this is a team well prepared tonight. On top, knocked away by Reister, leads the break ahead to Ashleman, who catches it and scores the right-handed layup. Another basket in transition. Reister this time the assist. It's 43-10 right now. Backcourt area to Kregel. Kregel left side to Hager. Hager in the offensive end. Double team, tried to dribble through traffic. It ain't going to happen. They give it to Reister. Watch this. 2 steps, throws it down, and then gives a little pump up on the rim. 45-10. It's all good, and now another timeout taken by the Eagles. They've only got 1 left. 45-10. North Fayette Valley in the lead. Wow, let's take this break.
If you feel lost in the big chain store pharmacies, take the time to stop at a Nightingale Drug and visit with us about our services, such as one-on-one consulting, free local delivery, competitive pricing with most insurance plans, and Medicare accepted. We'll make the transition quick and easy for you. Come to the people you know and trust. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town family-friendly business in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
45-10. North Fayette Valley in the lead. Hines checks in for Riester. Gabe Cook, and also coming into the ballgame, Sirazua, back in there for the Eagles. And they have just used their fourth timeout. 2 minutes left here in our first half, just trying to get to the half at this point. Kreigel double teamed and again goes back out on top to Teasy. This team continues 1-2-2 defense. They try to go in the lane, pass over shot, and it's intercepted by Oconus. Eagles turnover once again. Oconus back into the offensive end. Eagles trying to dig in defensively. Left side, Mosier. Mosier takes a step, thought about the three. Right side to Oconus. Oconus brings it back over on top. Left side to Mosier. Mosier with it, baseline to Ashleman in the lane. Grove spins in the left block, double team, but moves into the lane, but he's fouled on the reach in. And the foul committed by Sirazua. That will put Grove to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, I know that foul's on the ground, but there are already 5 fouls. We know that for sure now. So Grove's going to be shooting 2 free throws here with under a minute and a half to play.
All right, another boys score. South Wind leads Central at the end of one, 22-10. Meanwhile, free throw, it is no good by Grove. He'll get another opportunity. White comes back into the ball game. Oconus checks out as, again, the Tiger Hawks able to play right now 8 guys in their rotation so far. We will see plenty more in the second half.
Yeah.
Grove's second free throw, it is no good. Mosier comes over the back, and that is Cole Mosier, came over the back to try to tip the rebound away from Sirazua. Tiger Hawks come up empty from the free throw line.
Yeah, not shooting great from the free throw line, but defensively, offensively, playing lights out tonight so far, and Ashleman on top of that 1-2-2.
Hager across the timeline, near side offensively, and he was bumped out of bounds. Looked like he was going to step out of bounds, but bumped by Grove, which is the 4th foul on North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, so North Fayette Valley continuing with that pressure, and Clayton Ridge, they're continuing to attack it and got themselves to the free throw line on the next few fouls here for the last minute 20.
Kreigel has to go to the backcourt to Hager. Ashleman, by the way, plays the top of the 1-2-2 now for North Fayette Valley. Hager knocked away, but he's able to pick it up near center court and needs some help and goes to Cook. Cook left side to Teasy. Teasy back right side to Hager. We approach a minute in our half. Hager cut off, right side to Kreigel on the wing. Drives, and again, it's cut off. Back to Hager. Hager, again, trying to get free for a 3. Cannot. Good defense here. Shot clock's down to 10. Kreigel with it on the right side, brings it back over to Hager. Hager drives into the lane, into traffic, takes an off-balance 15-footer, grazes the front of the rim. It is no good. Grove got the rebound, but he's called for traveling as Grove had to step by a defender. What a defensive set that time for the Tiger Hawks on this end.
Yeah, they played that 1-2-2 in the half court very, very well. And, Clayton Ridge not coming to the ball enough. And Colton Hager's going to go to the bench. Looks like Ethan Backus back in for the for the Eagles.
And Hager played a lot of minutes with those 3 fouls.
He did.
So a new shot clock for the Eagles. Teasy, right sideline to Sirazua in the corner. Sirazua double teamed immediately, has the ball knocked away from behind by Cole Mosier, out of bounds. Eagles will take it off the right side of the basket. Hager quickly coming back into the ballgame. That was a quick breather.
Just a quick change of what do we want to do, give him some direction, and right back into the ballgame. He's going to take the ball.
They want him to take the ball out of bounds and run this play. So off the right side of the basket, Hager will take it inbounds and has to go back out on top to Kreigel. Kreigel, right side to Teasy. Teasy at the free throw line, covered, right side back to Kreigel. 30 seconds left here in the half. Kreigel trying to go one-on-one, covered back over to Teasy. Pump fakes. Teasy back over to Kreigel on the right side. They haven't even got the ball inside the three-point line. And Kreigel takes a deep three-pointer that is long. Cook gives the rebound off the left side. Back over to Backus. He fires up another 3. That shot in and out, no good. And the rebound tipped away. Eagles finally got it inside when Cook got the rebound. Meanwhile, back in the offensive end, 8 seconds to go. Back into the offensive end is White. White left side. Cole Mosier open. Left side for 3. Graces the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. Put back from 15 feet away from the elbow. Banks long. And the first half comes to an end. We will have a moving clock in the second half. North Fayette Valley, what a half. They lead Clayton Ridge by a score of 45-10 at the break. When we return, first half stats, coaching interviews from the girls' game. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports. Wow.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
At the half, 45-10, North Fayette Valley leads Clayton Ridge. A halftime score, MFL Marmac now leads Key High, 41-38 at the half. Remember, if MFL Marmac wins that ball game and North Fayette Valley is on their way tonight, Tuesday night they'll be playing for at least a share of the Upper Iowa Conference title. Meanwhile, earlier tonight, it was the North Fayette Valley girls victorious over Clayton Ridge, 52-30. We're joined by Clayton Ridge assistant basketball coach Casey Czar. Coach, first off here, a lot of good things, I think, on offense tonight. Just a tough shooting night, especially around the basket.
Yeah, we just got to have some of those baskets fall for us. We got the looks that we wanted, Dan, like we talked about earlier, getting the ball inside and really establishing in there. Like you just said, it just didn't fall our way tonight.
All right, obviously you're led by Amira Millard, 13 points in this ball game.
Yeah, she's literally a walking double-double. She had 13 points, 11 rebounds, and then with Alyssa Willie just really carrying the ball for us with 8 assists. And then Lola just, I know her points column probably doesn't show it, but her presence in there of going to get those extra little rebounds to maybe make the extra pass to Amira to go up and in. Those three are our heart and soul.
All right, defensively, I don't think you're disappointed. You guys want some full court pressure tonight.
Yeah, the full court press looked good, especially with the team that handles the ball decently well. And then getting some traps out of it and getting some stops defensively. You just can't let McGowan hit a couple threes there, and then Ellsburn making a couple extra tonight.
All right, obviously turnovers. Again, you've talked about that all year.
Yeah, we got to handle the basketball. We were okay with some of them because it was part of the game plan, but it's the ones that we dribble off our foot or we just lose control of. We just got to hold the basketball and hold it tight. It's ours.
And part of that is youth.
Yeah, we're young. We're young.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about, obviously you guys are off now till the postseason. Key High, you've seen them twice. What do you know about the Hawks?
Yeah, the Key Hawks, they like to score. They like to run. They play a 2-3 zone. Might play in a little bit of our favor if they want to sit around and maybe we can work the ball around and get it inside. Just got to really take care of the Mutterman girl and then obviously Winters on the inside. So we'll have a good game plan. Got a lot of film on them. Might just talk around and see what others have done.
Sure.
So.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you guys. We'll be following what's happening Thursday night. Good luck once again.
Thanks, Dan.
Yes, Clayton Ridge assistant basketball coach Casey Czar talking things over there about his Eagle team as they dropped that decision earlier tonight by a final score of 52-30. We'll take a break. We'll be joined by North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris. And, of course, we'll have the first half stats here from our boys game. The Tiger Hawks in control, 45-10.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
At the half, the North Fayette Valley boys in control, 45-10. Earlier tonight, the North Fayette Valley girls victorious by a final score of 52-30. We're joined by their head coach, Jared Tilleris. Coach, first off here, I think the defense set the tone in the opening quarter, got off to a great start, that 15-4 early lead.
Yeah, it's something we talked about all week after the Key High game. Last few games, we just have not gotten off to a good start. And I said tonight, we have to get up and pressure, make those backcourt for Clayton Ridge feel uncomfortable. And I thought we did a good job of that right from the get-go. Led to some easy baskets and got us some confidence, got us going and built on it.
And again, Clayton Ridge made a bit of a run early in the third, but I think you love how your team responded.
Yes, we knew. They've been getting better. They compete. Those two girls down low are tough. But I said, we turned the ball over a little bit too much against that zone, and they're silly turnovers. When you're not being pressured, you think you see something and try and throw through hands. But I do like the way we responded. Again, got the pressure, got a couple baskets, pressured again, and built it up and was able to get some other girls in.
All right, Lexi McGowan led you with 16 points. Kaylin Ellsburn had 13. Let's start with those two.
Yeah, those are the two that make us go. Probably the two that have put the most time in, so deservedly so. Kaylin with her pressure on the guards, getting some tips and steals, and then Lexi being that kind of zone buster with the three-point shooting. And we didn't settle it all the time either. I thought we did at times when Clayton Ridge did make that run, but we continued. I said when we get it in the paint, kick out, then those good things will happen, and those two played really well again.
Hannah Schrader had 10 points, Maddie Lofsgaard had 7, and again they did a good job rebounding for you too.
Yes, Hannah can match them size-wise and did a very nice job. Maddie's undersized, but I tell you what, she plays a lot bigger than she is. And she's got a heart that she loves to go, and she puts a little pressure on them too with her speed. She faces them up and maybe takes them off the dribble, and so it was great to see those two have a nice night as well.
All right, Coach, we'll talk to you 8 days from now in that first round game at West Delaware. Good luck to you guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Dan.
North Fayette Valley basketball coach Jerry Tiller is on his Tiger Hawk team, victorious tonight. Final score there 52-30. A quick break. When we return, first half stats, second half action. Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
Eagle Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Agent Lanny Keel, your New York Life agent in Garnavillo, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. West Union Motor Sales and Service, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Furniture Showcase in Oldwine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Bacon Concrete in Postville. At the half, 45-10. North Fayette Valley on their way. Other boys scores once again. MFL Marmac leads Keyhigh at the half, 41-38. Southwind leads Central at the end of one, 22-10. Easton Valley leads Enco at the half, 39-23. We turn things over to Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the totals. North Fayette Valley put up 24 in the first, 21 in the second.
Yeah, they're led by Kale Reister with 21 points, 11 points for Lincoln Ashelman, 7 points for Declan Hines, 4 points for Kyler White, 2 points for Jordan O'Conis, 45 points. They shot 45% in the first half, 3 of 12 behind the arc, 14 of 26 otherwise, and 6 of 10 from the free throw line. 10 turnovers there in that first half.
Yeah, that may be the only thing that they did wrong in this ball game is a few turnovers. Let's go to the totals now.
For Clayton Ridge, they're led by Colton Hager with 4. We've got 2 points for Seth Kragel, 2 points for Ethan Backus, and 2 points for Maddox Mosier. So there's their 10 points. They shot 22%, 0 of 8 behind the arc, 4 of 10 otherwise, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. So 18 shots for the Eagles compared to 36 shots. So they've doubled them up on shots. 21 turnovers for the Eagles, 10 for the Tiger Hawks. So you can see why we're at this point right now.
Doubled them up on shots there and doubled them up, as it turns out, on turnovers. So for the Eagles, it would be Mosier, TZ, also out there Backus, and along with Hager and also Kragel. If you're Clayton Ridge here, and we're going to be playing with a moving clock this second half. As for the Tiger Hawks, we'll talk about that in a second. But Reister, Ashleman, Hines, Grove, White, the usual starting 5, and this won't be long for this group. as they look to finish out here early in the third quarter. But for the Eagles, forget the scoreboard. We got to build on the second half somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. We get in these situations, you just have to play, work on things that you can work on, and stop worrying about, hey, we're behind, we got to continue this clock. Do what you can do to get better.
And right away, Eagles come out here, man-to-man. Richter drives in, little floater, rolls to the right side, shot no good. He tipped out the rebound, but it goes left side. Were the Eagles there man-to-man?
They were. They were in a different set there to start the half.
TZ catches it, straddling the center court line, gets it back to Backus. 1-2-2 again for North Fayette Valley. Richter playing the top. TZ at the elbow area, right side to Hager. He drives baseline, little fadeaway 5-foot shot over the front of the rim, good. Hager got to the rack, and the Eagles score first here this second half.
Yeah, positive for them, and again, those are the ones you need to build up.
And the Eagles lose Grove in transition. Ashelman rifles it left side, and he scores the layup. That's just a matter of who got who there.
Yeah, cross-court pass that nobody even saw other than Grove.
Hager, high post area, right side to Backus, open on the right wing for three, grazed the left side of the rim, it is no good. The rebound pulled down by Grove, who gets it ahead to Richter behind the back dribble and then kisses it off the glass with the right hand. That's impressive. 49-12.
Yeah, it just kind of floats it up and gives the backboard a little bit of slap to make sure it goes in.
The Eagles here have seen North Fayette Valley not let up at all on defense. Hager, high post area to Mosier, puts it on the floor, drives in, the shot banks it long, but Backus the weak side rebound, his putback blocked by Hines. Rebound picked up there by Mosier, but he cannot hang on to it at the free throw line, and it's picked up by the Tiger Hawks. Alley-oop to Richter, that pass overshot, goes off his hands. Ended up too far below the basket, and the ball goes back to the Eagles. Again, it's a fast break turnover, but you'll live with that. Hager double team, gets it high post area to Mosier. Right side to Teasy. The Eagles have just struggled in the half court. Backus open outside the right side of the lane. Shot no good. Backus the weak, actually correction there. Mosier the weak side rebound, but it rimmed down on him as he tried to push it off the glass off the left side. Grove drives in offensively. Double pump layup, no good. Richter gets the rebound, put back, no good, but he's fouled. And our clock will stop with 6:05 left here in our third quarter. So we have a moving clock, but it will stop on a timeout. And by the way, the Eagles have one. North Fayette Valley, and if you know Coach Cranbeer, you're probably going to take those 5 home.
Yeah, he's probably not going to use many of those unless maybe just to get some subs in.
I was going to say that might be it. The foul, by the way, was called on Hager. Remember when Hager had 3 fouls earlier? That's now his third.
Yeah, now he has 3 fouls.
So that goes back to why we were messed up foul-wise probably in the second quarter.
Absolutely.
Richter misses the first free throw. Richter, a pretty good free throw shooter, by the way. Second free throw, it is good. Not quite the numbers he had last year, but still pretty good, as he averages over 70% from the free throw line. Teasy, back cross-court area to Hager. Hager brings it up far sideline, knocked away, and it goes off his hands out of bounds. White thought at first it was going to go off of Hager rather, but they say no, it was last actually knocked away by White out of bounds.
Yeah, so Eagles are going to take it on the side here and might have to throw it in the backcourt.
And backcourt area is where he has to go. Inbounds to Hager as North Fayette Valley falls now here into a man-to-man. Hager cut off on the right side, fires the 15-footer off the front of the rim, shot no good. Kringle keeps the rebound alive on the left side. Tried to bring it on top, it's knocked away by Grove. Oh, it went out of bounds off Kringle, but the official closer than we are and said no, it was actually knocked out of bounds by Ashleman. So the Eagles will take it.
Yeah, Eagles going to reset it here. Clock continues to run.
Inbounds pass thrown right to Ashleman. Here's another steal. White leads the break, drives in, alley-oop, and Richter throws it down. Now he tumbles, so you hold your breath. And here comes a timeout by North Fayette Valley. That may be the good one to end on there. Richter is all right, though, and he's smiling. But after that, you kind of hold your breath if you're the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, he went down kind of awkward there.
All right, there's the timeout for the Tiger Hawks. I think going to make some subs. And they give the ball to Cale Richter, as Cale Richter here is now 1,500 points.
What a fun way to hit 1,500.
That's why we have the timeout taken. And a great job by Coach Cranbeer to let this senior get appreciated by the crowd.
Absolutely, and we wondered why they were all smiling about it, and he got up, big grin on his face, so he knew right where he was.
So a timeout taken for North Fayette Valley, but Richter, I tell you what, that look is something, isn't it? Just the way he's smiling there.
Yeah, he knew that was a pretty cool way to get that 1,500 points, and we talked about him, came down kind of funny. He kind of landed on his shoulder, didn't quite catch himself clean, but he got up with a smile on the face, and he looks just fine.
And White, you knew what he was looking for right as he came into the offensive end on that 2-on-1.
Yeah, he knew we got a steal, we got a breakaway. Let's see what we can do here. Just kind of left it up for him.
Well, counted as a dunk. It'll be the third dunk of this ball game for Richter. By the way, they did not make a substitution change. Backcourt area to Teasy. Teasy kicks it right side to Backus. Both teams continue the same. Backus has it knocked out of bounds by Ashleman, but now North Fayette Valley starts to go to their bench. Rote, Gephardt, and Sarazua all check in for Clayton Ridge. Mosier checks out along with Kregel and Backus. Grove and White check out for North Fayette Valley. Oconus and Cole Mosier into the game. So back to inbounds there to Hager. Oconus being guarded now, guarding Hager. Left side to Gephardt. Gephardt drives in off the left block, feeds it back left side to Sarazua. Sarazua, right side, the pass to Teasy, tracks it down far sideline. Teasy drives baseline, caught underneath the basket, but saves it back to Sarazua. Right side, Rote, open from the elbow, 15-footer, grazes the front of the rim, shot no good. Gephardt tried to keep the rebound alive, but actually ended up dribbling it on the line underneath. The ball goes back there to North Fayette Valley.
And North Fayette Valley was man-to-man that time down, so a little different set defensively, getting out of that 1-2-2.
North Fayette Valley, they will likely be one of the top seeds in their district, probably the number 1 seed in the district. I think almost has to be. Meanwhile, Mosier tried to go left side, intercepted by Hager. Hager drives in, pulls up, bank shot, leaves it short, but gets his own rebound. Put back from 6 feet away, leaves that one short. Hager had a couple of looks. Meanwhile, ahead of the pack, they get it to Hines. Hines, the Euro step, shows off he's got skills for a big man, kisses it off the glass facing the basket. 54-12. Tiger Hawks here putting on a clinic. Backcourt area, Hager. Hager now in the offensive end, tried to go backdoor to Sarazua, turns, fires a 15-footer, contested by Oconus. Tough shot hit by Hager, and that stops the latest North Fayette Valley run. And in the lane, trying to go to Hines on the right block, double team. Kicks it right side to Ashleman. He's open, right wing for 3. Short, bounces off the side of the rim. Rebound, last touch by Gephardt. Let's keep it down here. And the clock is quickly moving in this third quarter.
Yeah, we're under 3 minutes here already. A couple more subs for the Eagles. Looks like Backus is going to check back in along with Kregel. Colton Hager and Teasy are going to check out for the Eagles.
Meanwhile, it is coming back into the ballgame. Tanner Wilker checking in for Grove. Inbounds, they roll it left side, and that is Hines who scores off the inbounds play off the left block. Kisses it off the glass, 56-14 now the score.
And he's in double figures now as well, so they've got 3 guys in double figures.
On top, Backus, and again, Tiger Hawks continue to dig in defensively. Gephardt loses the basketball, picked up by Reister, and then a foul. Not a terrible foul by Gephardt because Reister was heading down the court with a one-on-one opportunity and had the step on Kregel.
Yeah, he had the step. He had a lane to the basket there, so not a bad foul there just to keep him from getting to the rack.
Gephardt and Rote check out for Clayton Ridge. Mosier back in along with Gabe Cook. So North Fayette Valley won the first matchup 63-29, but that game was nothing like it is tonight. Reister in the lane, knocked away by Cook. Tough pass there by Oconus. Cook, good fronting defense. 2-minute mark of our third quarter. Kregel back in the offensive end. Back left side, Kregel stops the dribble. He's open on the wing, takes a 15-footer, circled in and out, no good. Rebound picked out of there by the Tiger Hawks. Eagles have been a better shooting team as of late, but not the case tonight. Meanwhile, Hines able to post up on the right block, over the top pass from Reister. Shot no good, but Mosier tried to reach in over top. Foul on Maddox Mosier. Hines to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, that was a great lead pass to Hines inside and right over top of Maddox Mosier. Got caught on the backside, and as Hines went up strong, just bumped him, so he's going to have to shoot 2.
Free throw by Hines. It is good. 57-14 now our score. Now, certainly North Fayette Valley heavily favored in this ball game tonight, but I don't think we saw this coming.
No, I don't think this is what we were expecting. We thought it'd be a little bit closer than this. We didn't know if they would get to 35, but they got to that quickly.
Hines' second free throw rattles in and out, 1 of 2. Kregel back in the offensive end for the Eagles. Back over on top to Maddox Mosier, but you've got to give props to what North Fayette Valley has done defensively tonight. That's probably lost in the fact that they put up 57 points so far. Right side, Sarazua back over to Backus. I mean, this has been 3 quarters almost here of knockout defense. Kregel left side, in the corner now to Mosier. Mosier drives left side, pulls up behind the baseline, hits that shot. Nice little floater. Tough angle as he was drifting behind the backboard from the left side. 57-16, a minute left in the third. Wilker, right side, nice pass to Hines. Double teamed in the block, steps back. Shot no good, but he's fouled by Maddox Mosier. And he reached in over top. And Hines back to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, going to get another opportunity here to go to the free throw line, and that's going to be the 4th foul on Maddox Mosier, if our official clock here is correct.
All right, 4th foul on the Eagles here in this third quarter. Free throw, it is good by Hines. He'll get another opportunity. If North Fayette Valley plays defense like this, no matter who they play, they're going to be a tough out in the postseason.
They are, and we talked about in the pregame. They're undefeated. It looks like they're going to win another one tonight. Big game against MFL Marmac, but they're still not in the top 10 rankings in Class 2A.
Reister checks out. I don't know if he's done for the night, but maybe. Hines made He made both free throws there?
He made both free throws. He might be done for the night. We may have, some of the other guys on the bench finishing this out tonight.
59-16. We should anyway in the third quarter. So inside a minute, Tiger Hawks led by 35 at the half. Craigle, right side, tries to bounce past a Cook. He wasn't expecting it. Too hot to handle anyway. And it goes out of bounds. Another turnover by the Eagles. Eagles here still trying to find themselves on offense.
Yeah, they're up to 24 turnovers and better, but still not great.
Kokonis, a crossover dribble, and he's fouled by Cook on the drive in. I believe they're going to call the foul on the floor. So the official yet to signal, and they are going to say that it is on the floor.
But I think that's the fifth foul, so we're going to shoot anyway.
So I hope at this point we're not going to put any more time on the clock. They're going to let him shoot free throws. O'Connell's to the free throw line for 2, even though everybody thinks the ball's still being taken out of bounds. Now they get to where they're supposed to go.
Now they know, we got 5, we're going to shoot here.
And they are not going to put any extra time on the clock, and that's okay. O'Connell to the free throw line for 2. Free throw on its way there. It is good. O'Connell, junior of the 7 seniors North Fayette Valley has, so O'Connell's usually one of the subs off the bench. Been a pretty good free throw shooter. 11 of 14 coming in, and he'll add that. End up 13 of 16 now.
4 of 4 tonight.
Oh, so actually, he ends up being 15 of 18 on the season.
He's having a great night at the free throw line.
All right, meanwhile, the Eagles starting to go to their bench. Leland Mueller, a 5'8 junior, makes his first appearance in the ball game. We're going to have subs finish this off. Mueller takes an 8-footer outside the lane. Shot no good. Wilker tips the rebound to Cole Mosier. We're down to 20 seconds left in the third quarter. 61-16. Oconus back out on top, and the Tiger Hawks will work for 1. So this team, let's see how they work things with really Grove, the only regular, on the court. Oconus back out on top. Cole Mosier, top of the key, fires up the 3, circled in and out. The rebound by Grove. His put back left side up and in the closing seconds. And for the Tiger Hawks, they continue to pull away. They're on their way, leading 63-16 as we go to the fourth.
Are you wanting to eat better, feel better, get your weight or other numbers under control, and need someone to hold you accountable? This is Brandy Strube, registered dietitian with Veterans Memorial Hospital. I welcome consultations with patients of all ages and look forward to helping you meet your nutritional goals. Please call the hospital to set up an appointment or ask your doctor for a referral at your next visit.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Eagle Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. You're listening to Upper Iowa Conference Basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. So North Fayette Valley keeps on keeping on. They outscored Clayton Ridge 18-6 in that third quarter. They once again start with the regulars, and I don't think this will be long. As Hager goes right side, Craigle step behind the arc for 3. Circle around, shot no good. Hines gets the rebound. Hines, Riester, also out there, White, Grove, and Ashleman. Riester, top of the key, in the lane to Hines. Hines post-up move, uses his left hand, but leaves it off the rim. Rebound by Grove. He tries almost the exact same move and puts it in from the left side. 65-16 for the Eagles. It's Hager, Teasy, also out there as well. You have Craigle, Backus, and Maddox Mosier. Free throw line, Hager pulls up, 15-footer, front of the rim, short, gets his own rebound, put back, banks it long, just outside the lane from 10 feet away. Hines clears the rebound. Tiger Hawks back in the offensive end. White, baseline to Riester. Nice feed over to Hines, who lays it up from the left side. Unselfish big man pass there. 67-16, and the subs going to the scorer's table for NFV.
Yeah, that's they played for a minute, and they're done here in the fourth quarter. We're going to see the bench the rest of the way.
Backus drives in the lane, knocked away by Riester, picked up by White. White leads the break offensively, goes to the basket. Nobody stops the ball. He misses the layup, but Riester puts it up and in. Riester follows through, and a timeout taken for North Fayette Valley. And I think, are we going to take this timeout? Yep, I think Coach Cranbeer wants to give that group, wants them to have a moment in the sun as they get a nice rounding applause there, and a timeout taken by the Tiger Hawks. Back with the final 6:47 after this. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
So we have 6:47 to go in our ball game, 69-16. Tigerhawks have taken 2 timeouts, so we spoke a little too quick there.
Well, trying to get some people in the game.
Hager drives in, shot blocked, but a foul committed there by Kyler Bertram. So the Eagles have their regulars on the court right now. They're starting 5. Meanwhile, the Tigerhawks have went to the bench. And number 14, Kyler Bertram into the ball game. Bertrand, that is. Bertram, I should say. Tanner Wilker back in there. He started this game tonight. Nick Hines also started, a 6-foot senior in. Cole Mosier into the ball game as well. He's a junior. He's played some tonight, of course. And it's the second free throw by Hager. Makes them both. And it's 69-18. Also into the ball game for North Fayette Valley is number 3. Well, that's Oconus.
That's Oconus.
Yeah, there we go. So Oconus and Mosier have seen some action tonight. Mosier drives to the elbow area, covered. Back out on top. And Cole Mosier brings it back over to Hines. Clayton Ridge has played man-to-man this entire second half. On top, the pass almost intercepted by Mosier. Picked up, though, driving in the lane is Bertram. Loses the ball on the way in. Hager in the offensive end. Drives in, pulls up, 8-footer, rolls around, got it to go down. Well, I think the reason why the Eagles still playing their starters here, they're just looking for something to feel good. As Oconus drives in and takes a crazy layup, ends up on his hind end. Let's hope he's all right. He was fouled on the drive in. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. You want some positive if you're Clayton Ridge here out of your starting 5.
Absolutely. You've got, another game, another winnable game next week on Tuesday against Central, but they know they're going to have to play better, so they're looking to fix some things here, fine-tune, and prepare for that.
And by the way, speaking of Central, Southwind now leads Central 43-16 at the half. So Southwind taking Central, again, seriously tonight. Second free throw, it is good. Both free throws made. Another score, MFL Marmac leads Keyhigh 54-51 at the end of 3. So we expect to get a final of that ball game tonight. A big ball game as far as North Fayette Valley is concerned. Meanwhile, Teasy loses the basketball. Baseline to Backus. 17-footer. Circles around. It is good. Hits the jump shot there from the left baseline. And it's now 71-22. North Fayette Valley in the lead.
I'm seeing some flow out of both of these teams, getting up down the court, running some offense, doing a good job.
And then left corner, Wilker open, deep left corner for 3, got it! Tanner Wilker, a senior, hits the 3-pointer. Eagles take their final timeout here. And I think, they're going to bring everybody in. I thought at first they were just going to make a substitution, but they're going to take the full timeout here. We'll take it with them. Well, okay, back with the final 5:32. We promise after this.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life. Back to action. You haven't missed anything. The ball goes into the backcourt. Clayton Ridge able to go back and get his rote as the ball was deflected into the backcourt. So back in the offensive end, the shot clock is down to 5. Clayton Ridge has taken their starters out of the ball game. Sarazua right side to Gephardt. Gephardt takes a shot at the buzzer, banks it long. Mueller gets the rebound, but the ball never hit the rim. Shot clock violation on Clayton Ridge. Give some props to the backup defense for North Fayette Valley.
Well, and I don't know if they missed that, but I don't think anybody tipped that ball that went in the backcourt. I think that was just a miscue, but Clayton Ridge picked it up. The defense continued to work for the Tigerhawks.
Mueller, Gephardt, Cook, also in there, Sarazua, and Rote. Shot by Oconus, blocked by Cook as he tried to challenge him from the left block. Rebound pulled down there by the Eagles. You've got Rote kind of running the show now. Brings it right side, tries to go in the lane, intercepted by Wilker. So let's see if we can get some subs in the scoring column here. We saw Wilker hit a 3-pointer. That's good. Oconus back in the offensive end. Wilker in the lane to Bertram. Bertram, right block, double teamed. Puts it on the floor, gets by the defender, uses his left hand, and wedged it between the rim and backboard. How about that? Bertram, you can try that 100 times and not do the same result. It goes to a jump ball, which keeps it down here with North Fayette Valley. A wedge shot there from Bertram.
And that was such a soft layup. He just kind of laid it up there and stuck it right in. It never went anywhere. But that's going to be a jump ball.
Well, and for some reason, the clock stopped.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but they shouldn't have reset the shot clock either because it didn't change possession. It's still their ball.
And they did move it down to 21 seconds. But why the clock stopped, I have no idea. Inbounds to Wilker. Back to the moving clock. Right side open. There is Hines. Right side for three. Got it! Nick Hines, a senior with a three-pointer. And that's his second of the season. 77-22. My word. Mueller back offensively to Gephardt. Gephardt knocked away by Oconus. Reach-in foul. Let's not do this here. Let's not get to 5 fouls. Another score. Easton Valley defeating Edco tonight by a final score of 67-50. And so Easton Valley defeating Edco tonight.
That's our first boys final tonight. We're hoping to, get a final, obviously, from MFL Marmac Key.
And the 5 starters coming back in for Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but they're back in here with 3.5 to play.
All right, so again, they had left with some positives. And right side, Hager will take it inbounds. Well, chance to work on an inbounds play, perhaps?
But again, the clock stopped.
Yeah, why are we stopping the clock? Somebody want to get down to the scores table, let them know that? Teasy back in the offensive end against the North Fayette Valley second units in the lane to Maddox Mosier. His shot from 8 feet away, middle of the lane, scores it. So the basket is good there as we approach 3 minutes left here in the fourth. Yeah, the clock needs to keep on moving. Oconus back in the offensive end. And back over right side to Cole Mosier. And baseline to Bertram. Bertram back over right side in the offensive end. And again, that's Hines. Left side to Cole Mosier. Pump fakes it. Drives baseline's got a lane to the basket. Kisses it off the glass. Driving in from the left side. Use the right hand. 79 points for North Fayette Valley. They average 69 on the season. Hager pulls up. A little 8-footer outside the lane. Off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled down there by the Tiger Hawks. And I think he's going to go back to the bench.
I think there was some instruction for those guys, and he's going to put them back in.
Oconus drives in. Swoops and missed the running layup from the right. And the Eagles starters bring it back into the offensive end. Right side, Backus drives in. Shot blocked out of there by a couple of Tiger Hawks there. Bertram there along with Hines. Meanwhile, Oconus drives in. Right-handed layup leaves it short. As Hager was enough there to disrupt him offensively. Pregel in the offensive end. Drives in. Right-handed layup. It's up and in. So it's now 79-26. We've got an official's timeout. He's going to take this timeout so the subs can come into the ballgame. NFV's got 3 more players at the scores table.
Well, I think we had a lost pair of glasses, too, so good time to take that official timeout. Good work by our officiating crew. Let's get these subs in the game.
And the starter's now out. We believe they're done for the night. Clock has now picked up again. I
don't know why it's stopping.
2 minutes left in the ballgame here in the fourth quarter. You would think that there would be more than us aware of that. And the substitutions into the ballgame for North Fayette Valley, number 24 into the ballgame, and Hayden Thompson, a 6'6 sophomore. Also into the game, Drew Stolka, a 5'10 sophomore, who misses the 3 left side. Who got the rebound there?
That was Kendrick White, and he put it right back in and got the putback.
The 6'3 sophomore Kendrick White just into the ballgame, into the scoring column. Mueller drives in. He's fouled on the way in. Pick or choose whether that's on that time, or Stolka, or otherwise it's going to be called there on White. So to the free throw line goes Leland Mueller to the free throw line. He's got a chance to get in the scoring column in this ball game tonight. Clock stops with 1:37 to go.
Yeah, now we understand why the clock is stopping, but I think we're spending a little too much time on this game. We know things are out of hand. We know the result tonight.
Second free throw being eyed there by Mueller. Free throw off the back of the rim, missed them both. Thompson gets the rebound. Nice save out of bounds there, but it goes into the hands of Rote. Rote can't handle it. Diving on the floor is Stolka, and he helps up Rote after knocking him to the floor, and the foul is called on Stolka, I believe. Yep. Fourth foul on North Fayette Valley. And again, our clock has stopped.
I don't know why. It just needs to run.
And right side, it is Gephardt taking it out of bounds. And Gephardt inbounds to Cook. Cook off the elbow, left side to Sarazua. Sarazua in the corner to Rote. Rote drives left side, and there's the 5th foul by North Fayette Valley. All right, you can stop the clock now, as that will put Clayton Ridge into the bonus. Well,
maybe.
Yeah, well, should be.
Should be.
Scoreboard says 5. The officials now realize it. Let's go to the free throw line and shoot 2 as the game continues to lag on.
Yeah, well, the only good thing about this is we're going to get a final from up at Key High.
Yes.
Because that's an important ball game for our game on Tuesday.
That's what we were concerned about, is with the moving clock, our game being over early. Free throw, it is good. So this is almost like having the network breaks that you have sometimes.
Maybe.
Sometimes you're just taking breaks to help us out, maybe. Rote made the free throw, 81-27, 109 to go. Second free throw, no good, 1 of 2. So Rote makes 1 of 2. North Fayette Valley back in the offensive end. Baseline, Stolka, 15-footer, rattled in and out, kisses the glass and goes through. Correction there, it's Hines.
That's Hines.
Yeah, a senior, 83-27. Tigerhawks well in control. Sarazua drives between 2 defenders, Euro step, but misses the layup. Cook the rebound, put back, circles around and got it to go down. Good follow-up there by Cook, 83-29. North Fayette Valley on their way. In the corner, Hines. Hines has the ball deflected away, but he's able to pick it back up. And back over now to Stolka. Stolka to White, right side. That's, again, Jacobson, and Thompson, rather, I should say. Right side, Wilker for 3. Got another one. How about that? It is the senior making the three-pointer there, and Tanner Wilker, 86-29. Back across the timeline, it is Sarazua. Sarazua left side to Rote. Rote, middle of the lane, pulls up, 8-foot jump shot. Nice move there by Rote. And the Eagles here get over the 30-point mark. We're down to 10 seconds to go. Let's see if the Tigerhawks try to get off one more shot. Soka's got a lane to the basket, drives in, blocked by Rote, goes out of bounds, keep the clock moving, and the game will come to an end. North Fayette Valley has clinched a share of the Upper Iowa Conference title. They defeat Clayton Ridge in a blowout tonight, 86-31. Impressive for 4 quarters. With the win, North Fayette Valley 20-0, 15-0 in the conference. Clayton Ridge drops to 4-16, 3-12 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. We'll also update you on the MFL Marmac Key High game as well. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Did you know light bulbs can reach 300 degrees Fahrenheit and are an often overlooked fire hazard? Overloaded outlets or faulty wires can also cause fires. Never run appliance or extension cords under rugs or furniture, as the cords can overheat and cause a fire. At Alameda Clayton Electric, they care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
North Fayette Valley scored 41 points in the second half with a moving clock. They win 86-31 over Clayton Ridge in this ball game tonight, and the Tigerhawks defensively lights out for 4 quarters. Again, MFL Marmac leading Key High in the fourth, 54-51. We expect an update shortly on that one. Southwind leads Central 60-32 at the end of 3. Central and Clayton Ridge play in a big ball game on Tuesday night. And Easton Valley has defeated Edco tonight by a final score of 67-50. For North Fayette Valley, all good tonight. Let's go to the totals. First off for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, they were led by their leading scorer, Cale Reister, with 28 points tonight. Declan Hines right there with 16 points. Lincoln Ashelman tonight brings 11 points. Then we have a lot of scores. We've got Kyler White with 4, Cole Mosier with 2, 6 points for Gavin Grove, 6 points for Jordan O'Conis, 6 points for Tanner Wilker, 5 points for Nick Hines, 2 points for Kendrick White. That's 86 points for the Tigerhawks tonight. They were 50% shooting overall tonight, 6 of 17 behind the arc. That's 35%. 26 of 47 inside for 55%, and 14 of 20. That's 70% from the free throw line. And they end with 13 turnovers after having 10 at halftime.
Yeah, again, you just got to give props. They look like a 20-0 team tonight, without a doubt, for 4 quarters. Let's go to the totals for Clayton Ridge.
Clayton Ridge was led by Colton Hager. He had 12
And I'm going to hold you off for a second. An update. 1:30 left. MFL Marmac leads Key High 68-59 with 90 seconds to go. All right, go ahead.
All right, so they were led tonight by Colton Hager. He ends up with 12 points, 6 points for Maddox Mosier, 4 points for Seth Kregel, 4 points for Ethan Backus, 3 points for William Rote, and 2 points for Gabe Cook. That's their 31. They shot 29% tonight, 0 of 10 behind the arc, 13 of 35 otherwise. 5 of 8 from the free throw line. That's 63%, and 26 turnovers for the Eagles tonight.
Yeah, and again, they got away from them early in this ball game as North Fayette Valley victorious tonight by a final score of 86-31. We'll take a break. We'll continue talking with our coaches for the ball game when our postgame show continues after this. Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local-friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill a deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
Welcome back once again here to West Union. Again, our final score, 86-31. North Fayette Valley victorious over Clayton Ridge. We're joined by their head coach, Kyle Spearschlage. Coach, this was kind of your concern tonight facing this team in North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, super tough matchup. I mean, they can throw those presses on us and their length. We tried, guys, flash to the middle and so on, but it's hard. It's easier said than done. We tried. They did similar what happened the first time, and so that's why they are 20-0 or whatever they are.
All right, now obviously late in the ball game, you went back to your starting 5, and I think you're looking for some positive there.
Yeah, we're trying to, in a game like that, when it gets out of hand, you try to just keep hanging in there. And we went to man just for easier substitutions, just get guys on the floor. We said, hey, just keep. Always that halftime was play man defense. If you have a chance to score, get the ball up and just hang in there.
Yeah, you were led by Colton Hager with 12 points, and again, Maddox Mosier had a good game with 6 points for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's a really tough team. I mean, we could play them 100 times and we'd be hard to get them once or twice. It really would, and it's nothing for the guys' fault. They're just better than us by they are right now, obviously. So, but we worked hard and we hung in there.
All right, I think that's a big thing. It was working hard there. I think you don't question the effort that your kids, and again, that's one thing that they're really known for.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I know as they look up there, it's all get to 30 to 40 or whatever. It is hard, but we hey, credit to North Fayette. They're a really, really, really good team. They're gonna make a run, and their regular season's not over yet. They got one more regular season, so credit to them. And I said right away, time to walk out of the locker room. We're thinking about Alcater on Tuesday.
Yeah, and obviously, I think what kind of maybe surprised you in this ball game is turnovers, because you guys have been so much better with the basketball.
Yeah, and I don't even know what we had. I know it was a lot tonight. No, a lot better lately. Our last several games, we had 9 against Turkey, 12 against Postville. Lansing, I think, was around the 10 mark. But like I said, tonight, a lot of the credit to their press. That's hard for us to break. Real hard.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of presses with a 6'8" kid playing the top.
Yeah, and then some other length and strength, athleticism all the way around.
Yeah, all right.
So.
Now let's talk about what's coming up for you guys. You play Central Tuesday night now.
Yeah, so I told the guys, remember how we felt after our last few games? Besides this one, we felt a lot better about ourselves. And Alcater, they pulled away at the first time we played them. It ended up being, score looked bigger than what I thought the game was. It was close. I don't remember what it was going to the fourth, but it was a closer game. It's a rivalry game. It's at their place. We know that we play baseball with them. They all, most of the guys are either friends or relatives or more friends and relatives. So they're it'll be a fun game for us to end the regular season with.
All right, to the postseason, and chance you might be playing next Friday night, maybe?
Yep, the state, I guess, is going to let us know on Monday or Tuesday if we play Friday or not. So we'll, I guess not a whole lot of notice, but that's okay, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. It's maybe an opportunity to get a tournament win.
They're supposed to let us know, so hopefully let us know before next Friday.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So, all right, same for us, too. All right, Coach, good luck to you guys. Hope to catch up in the postseason.
Absolutely.
Again, Clayton Ridge basketball coach Kyle Spiritualagi talking things over there about his Eagle team as they drop a decision, 86-31, the final score. We'll continue. When our postgame show continues, we'll talk with Coach Matt Cranbeer after this.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Welcome back to West Union. Again, our final score, 86-31. We're joined by MFL Marmac basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Coach, first off here, congratulations. Clinch at least a share of the Upper Iowa Conference title.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And, that was the goal tonight, was to put ourselves in a position to where Tuesday, regardless of who wins over there at Key High tonight, gives us a shot at that conference title. That's something that we've talked about every single year. But then when you can get to the end of the year and it comes to fruition, that's all you can ask for is a chance.
All right. We talk so much because you put up 86 points, but, man, defensively tonight, let's give props to the whole team.
Yeah, and that's what I told them in the locker room. I said, the big thing, we want to execute our three-quarter court and our half-court trap, but if you don't do it hard and with intensity and know where the next pass is going, it doesn't matter. And I thought our energy was as good as it's been in the last couple of weeks tonight. On the defensive end, we closed out and we gave up some offensive rebounds, but you're going to have that when they're shooting those deep shots.
And you guys have been able to play some different defenses too.
Yeah, we've mixed it up here in the last couple of weeks. We feel like we have to be able to change things up. We're going to hang our hat on man most of the time, especially when it matters. But we've got to be able to change things up by giving people a different look and maybe get a few tips here and there. We're fairly lengthy, and we can get out in the open court then.
All right, took a timeout when Caleb Richter scored his 1,500, his 1,500th point. I know you're kind of holding your breath as well as he went down there, but let's talk about that.
Yeah, he thought I called timeout because he thought he was hurt. He said, I'm fine, coach. And I said, well, you just scored 1,500 too. But yeah, we kind of had that and thought he could have a chance tonight. Knew he had 25 to go, but 25 is still a lot of points to score in a high school basketball game in 32 minutes. But yeah, a great accomplishment for him. The best that I know and everything I've looked up is he's only the fourth person in Upper Iowa Conference history to get to 1,500, so we wanted to celebrate that tonight. And if you want to know who the other four are, I think it's Tyler Riedermeyer, Rafe LaFrenz, missing one, and then Dave Keel.
Oh, sure.
From Alcater. And I'm missing one of the big guys from West Central. Plays that Ethan Steinbron.
Yeah, Steinbron.
He's the fourth, and Sonal Kale's the fifth.
Yeah,
what I
absolutely.
understood. So
think of the history in the Upper Iowa Conference.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, some great research there and a great timeout taken there as the crowd showed great appreciation. Riester led you with 28 points. Declan Hines had 16 points for you as well.
Yeah, Declan just has been did a great job of getting the ball down low, and he has, since Christmas, kind of taken on that scoring role. That MFL game will come up there, and he's been looking to score a lot since then. And we got a lot of contributions from other guys too. Kyler White runs the offense, but is really looking for a shot, and Lincoln's kind of coming around with his shot there too. And Gavin just gives us tons of hustle minutes, and he's going to get every loose ball and always guards the other team's best player.
Yeah, Lincoln Ashelman, 11 points. MFL Marmac has defeated Keyhi. We'll talk more about that in a couple of seconds.
Sounds good.
MFL Marmac has defeated Keyhi tonight, 72-64. All right, let's continue to talk about your team, though, but your subs. Some seniors able to get into the scoring column. They got some minutes tonight.
Yeah, it was nice to see Nick get a start. Nick Hines get a start, and Tanner Welker as well, and they played well there, not only at the beginning, and we kind of threw them out there, and they had to run that press and be engaged, and they haven't had to do that out of the gate against anybody this year. And then at the end, I thought they shot the ball with confidence and ran our break really well, so hats off to those kids. All 7 of these seniors have been out since they've been in youth basketball, and they're just a great group to have.
All right, now let's talk about MFL Marmac. Obviously a big game now on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I haven't watched a ton of them since we played them, but I know they're playing well right now. It's going to be, it's probably going to be a knockdown, drag-out defensive battle. It's kind of what it's been with us. It's nice to have them here. But once again, it's good to have a game that matters this late in the year. We'd rather have that than a game that maybe doesn't. And, we'll find out on Monday maybe. Hopefully Monday we'll find out the pairings and, we'll kind of see how all that plays out, I guess.
Maybe the second of 3 matchups, perhaps.
It could very well be. It seems like every year that's kind of what happens. Eric and I always say that after we play each other the second time. I'll see you in a couple weeks. So it could very well happen again. So,
all right, we'll talk to you before the ball game on Tuesday night. Good luck to you guys.
Appreciate it.
North Fayette Valley head basketball coach Matt Cranbeer talking things over about his Tiger Hawk team. As again, things played out like we had the schedule set up for. We had MFL Marmac North Fayette Valley scheduled for the final regular season ball game. Let the hype begin.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's not going to be any quietness between these two teams. I'm sure they're going to let each other know this is a big matchup next Tuesday.
We look forward to that. All right, we went through all the game stats already in this game, so let's go through. We'll just continue to wrap things up here tonight. Our girls' final tonight, and North Fayette Valley defeats Clayton Ridge by a final score of 52-30. Other girls' finals, it is Keyhi beating MFL Marmac 38-28, which means MFL Marmac is co-champions of the Upper Iowa Conference, with Turkey Valley beating West Central tonight. Southwind beat Central 35-28. Edco over Easton Valley 64-23. North Fayette Valley girls had an 11-point lead at the end of 1. Eagles made a bit of a run, got back within 7 in the third, but the Tiger Hawks took a 12-0 run there, grabbed control. They win by 22.
I think that was the leadership that they have on that team. You've got some youngsters on that Clayton Ridge team, and the pressure kind of, it was tough for them coming off the bench as subs, but I think getting the ball inside, opening up the outside, and just defense as a whole, and I thought Clayton Ridge, the girls, they had some passes that were just a hair too deep, a hair too hard. They just weren't getting that, and those were just missed opportunities for them. They're going to definitely have to clean that up, when they play Keyhi next week in that first-round tournament.
All right, by the way, Clayton Ridge girls play at Keyhi Thursday night, February 23rd. That's the opening round of the Class 1A tournament. And for North Fayette Valley, we'll see their girls' team on February 15th at West Delaware in the Class 3A tournament. So those are the girls' finals. Our boys' scores tonight, it was MFL Marmac beating Keyhi 62-54, the final score there. Bulldogs, by the way, trailed by 8 at the end of 1, but they end up winning 62-54. They win by 8. Southwind on their way beating Central 60-32. Easton Valley beat Edco 67-50. Our game final tonight, 86-31. North Fayette Valley now 20-0 on the season. Again, you've got to give props because they took care of business on both ends of the court tonight, as the Eagles, that was their worst nightmare, facing a team that was in peak form.
Well, you always talk about the offense and what you're going to try to stop with the Tiger Hawks. But, man, did their defense take things away tonight. They mixed things up a little bit, but they were just relentless. Their length, their physicality, and just their speed getting to things and taking those errant passes that the Eagles were throwing and then turning them into points. And you talked about it. They scored, 41 points in that second half.
With a moving clock.
That moving clock was running the whole second half, and they still put up 41 points. It was supposed to be.
It was kind of moving.
Kind of moving.
Yeah, but still. So the North Fayette Valley seniors on their final girls and boys on their senior night because, again, they do play on Tuesday night against MFL Marmac at home. So another final. Southwind has now defeated Central 72-38. Clayton Ridge boys have Central at Elkader on Tuesday night, and then MFL Marmac and North Fayette Valley back here in West Union. Chalk Talk begins at around 7 o'clock. Varsity game time at 7:30. Tiger Hawks have a share of the Upper Iowa Conference title. They win. It's theirs outright. MFL Marmac wins. Your co-champions.
Yeah, that's a big ball game, and you got the Tiger Hawks, who look like an undefeated team tonight. They're playing well. MFL Marmac knows that, and they got the same scare at Key High that the Tiger Hawks got when they were up there. So both of those teams know, hey, this is for real. We got to play, and we got to bring our A game, and I expect both of them to bring that on Tuesday night.
So, again, that will be Tuesday night here on KCTN FM 100, live video on KCTN.com, and also on the KCTN YouTube channel. So, again, the North Fayette Valley girls and boys victorious in our feature games tonight. For Coach Aaron Hamann, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Ethan Murray for running our camera tonight. Also thanks to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlight scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click on the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.